are a channel that appreciates its viewers. We give our utmost effort for the best quality content, and we even push for the highest quality effort when it comes to how we look for you on screen.
Hi. When I need my skin to look its absolute best when I'm blowing the heads off zombies, I set my ring light to 4700K. Because I care. Maybe he's born with it.
Join our community. Join a channel that loves its viewers. Join this channel because we care.
Hey.
What is going on, gentlemen? What is going on, people in the audience? We got Matt Ubi and Say Wong. And yes, sometimes it's technical issues. Sometimes I'm just late. That's all it is to it. I'm not like one of those punctual, on-time Asians. What's going on with you, gentlemen?
You are looking at it. It is after dark times. Let's get this.
Woo-hoo! Yeah, I see both of you guys survived the holidays, survived children's wishes, made it through.
Barely, but yes.
I spent most of my time editing Crimson Snow, so we're all set.
Oh, wow. Yeah, for those that have not checked out some of our other channels, both of these gentlemen do gaming shows, channels, nights, and both of them have been cranking them out. We got Retro Alcove on Monday nights, and Fours is taking over Thursday nights with whatever the hell Fours puts up. It's either two queens and a Fours, or just. Do you have an official name for your regular show?
So on Thursdays, it's basically just game. It's Kyber Cave Gaming Live. It's just like Mezzo on Wednesday morning, except I take Thursday night. So it's Kyber Cave Gaming Live.
Yeah. Right. Kyber Cave Gaming Live. Woohoo! So Wednesday mornings and Thursday nights we have it live.
Yes.
But then we have the pre-recorded fun stuff is really fun too. If you guys haven't watched the latest one, I think it just went up today, right?
Mm-hmm.
That one's hilarious. Phrase cracks me up.
Yeah, so both episodes of Crimson Snow are now up.
Woohoo!
So that completes the holiday surprise for everybody.
Yeah, that game is kind of freaky too, man. Don't watch that. Don't watch that later. I was just watching it. I was home alone by myself. I was like, oh shit, I need to turn this off.
It's great. It was great playing it. It really was. Just a full game in just one stream.
Fantastic. All right. There was one reaction scene where it was like fucking Fours and Frey both were and then like it closed up on their faces. That was classic, dude. Say Wong says next week all the conventions start back up. We've got SAC Anime and Anime Los Angeles. Yes,
I think Distance 30 is going up to SAC Anime, aren't they?
Yeah, that's gonna be really cool.
That's hometown. SAC is where they're from, so
okay.
More than likely, they'll be helping Distance Learning too. Yep, there we go. And the big news, woohoo! We just put out our very first beginning announcements, but we are planning KyberCon 3 right now. I'm sad that you two gentlemen are not on this coast to enjoy it with us.
But I'll be there soon enough.
You will be here soon enough. We've got some really big names confirmed. This will be the only North American appearance of a Squid Game actor. John Michael, VIP number 1, will be a featured guest. We have at least one and possibly two of the world's top flow artists will be here. So if you guys watch our Saber Rattle show, we do a segment called Flow of the Show where people do like all kinds of tricks with lightsabers and fire and all kinds of shit like that. We have James Kaiser, who's the producer of that segment, will most likely be here. And we have definitely booked Joshua Pilla. Definitely someone to look up if you don't know him. What is up? We've got Tommy Bechtold has confirmed to host this event. He is from New Rockstars. Eric Voss will most likely be tagging along. Alan Fernandez, who is a Tuscan Raider from the very first New Hope, will be here. I know we've got a couple of droids. We'll have an R2 and a Chopper here. And we've got a bunch of other celebrities we've invited. We just haven't heard back from all of them yet. But I'm really excited. We're starting the plan and the process. And as details roll out, I will let all of you know. But KyberCon 3, look for it, February 11th. We at least know
Awesome.
Set the date.
Will you guys at least have pictures of Forrest and I there?
that. Well, we'll get those little cardboard like standouts, and we'll have like all of us there.
Okay, can we request the body? Just put our face onto the body.
Hey, Anthony's still supposed to make stickers.
Anthony's making stickers.
Yeah, he said he's making Forrest is coming stickers.
Yep. That can be taken in so many different ways.
I know, especially if he puts it all over his drag show spot. It's like, oh man.
Oh man.
How you doing,
Good.
Miss Aubrey?
Doing okay.
Nope. Oh, crap! I forgot to. Sorry, Miss. How has your week been? Sorry, I got distracted. How has your week been?
It's been eventful. It's been interesting.
Wow, is that another way to say it's been really crappy, but I don't want to talk about it with you guys. I'm not ready to talk about it in front of people on the internet.
No, not at all. What would make you think that?
Wait, hold on. I'm hearing feedback from
the
somewhere.
echo.
Hold on. Zayo? Oh, wait, never mind.
Is it your phone?
I figured it out. Wait, hold on. Yes. God damn it. All right, you guys keep talking and stuff while I'm trying to get things.
It's so distracting. I was just in the middle of recording our newest song we're working on, and I kept getting an echo feedback, and that was so distracting. So feedback, so I'm like, no.
Sorry about that. I got it worked out. Okay. This behind me is my first attempt at getting a green screen going, but I didn't quite get things right and proper. So hopefully next show I'll have a proper green screen. I'm trying to get that on so I can come on the gaming shows and be cool like you other guys.
I'm still working it out.
You're like the cool kids in the club. I just want to hang out and be cool too.
Aww.
You're always invited to the game,
dude. You won the last Crisis Core we did.
Oh yes, that was a lot of fun. I don't feel as witty as you guys are. You guys know like all the lore and the back, stories, all this shit. I'm just sitting there going, hey, "That's a big monster."
That's what kind of clears we need.
That's the kind of commentary I can contribute. Wow.
Although we're gonna get you on a retro alcove.
Ooh.
Seriously.
I'm telling you, dude, me and you, Tony Hawk.
Let's do it. Yeah.
That's the kind of game that you have to play is the Tony Hawk game.
That's fine.
Taking it back to the 90s.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's totally
some of my first introduction to punk music, so I'll take it.
That's fair.
Thank you, Matt. I'd like to think I'm the leader of the cool kids. I just happen to surround myself with really good people, and they haven't quite noticed that I don't quite fit in yet. All right, y'all. It has been a fantastic, crazy year. Mezzo was just showing me our numbers from this year, this show alone. Do you guys even remember when did we start this goddamn show?
After Dark?
Yeah, when did After Dark start?
Way before I was ever a member.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. Okay, so when did you start coming on, Aaron? Because you were the first of the regulars, other than Anthony. When we first started, it was me, Anthony, and then
Aubrey was a regular before I was.
Were you a regular before Aaron?
No, that can't be.
Honey, you were on the show before me.
Well, remember in the beginning too, we didn't have quite such a regular cat lineup popping in every week. It was a
That's
lot
true.
more sporadic and random.
I want to
So
say that I jumped in at the end of April.
yeah, end of April.
Okay, so maybe that's true. Then I guess I was here about 2 weeks before Aaron.
Yeah, because I want to say it was probably around February that we started this show. Maybe the middle of February. Wow, wait.
Wow.
Say Wong. Holy crap.
Wong, January 22. There you go.
Good deal,
just
Say
came in.
Wong.
Damn, Say Wong. We need to
Yeah,
hire that
Wong,
guy.
on it.
Good deal.
Thought we did. Wait, didn't we hire him? I thought he was our front man at the cons.
At the con. He's supposed to be our reporter at the cons to let us know
Yeah.
what's going down.
So it's almost been a year. That means we got to
Yeah.
do something then.
Wow. Yeah, we got to do January. I guess up on that show, we need to do something for our 1 year anniversary.
Yeah, we have to do an anniversary show. That'd be fun.
Oh,
So-
No, I would say that the kids didn't exactly, really get together until maybe April, because that's when Mets joined as well.
January, March, April. Yep, Mets joined, I believe, late April. Yeah. So it was right around that. Well, the whole point of the matter is, when we were looking at how much growth this channel has had, we've had we've had more growth in the last 8 months than we've had in the 2 years prior to that, or a little less than 2 years prior to that. We are so close. We're like this far away from becoming a real little YouTube channel. Woo! I haven't looked at our
Really exciting.
It kind of is. When we started this, like I said, I had no intention of really, trying to grow a fan base or do any of that. It was just a way to communicate with our customers during the pandemic. But now we're at 876 subscribers. Our goal is to get to 1,000 before we can start becoming a real channel. And our watch time, we need to get to 4,000, and we are at 2261, which we're picking up about, about 40 to 60 hours a day right now.
It's not bad.
Can't complain.
No.
So I want to thank all of you, Matt, Say Wong, everybody that is out in the audience, Ubi, all of our regulars that have supported us this whole year. And I definitely want to thank you for helping us continue to grow. Please keep sharing and letting your friends know about it, because we're still giving away sabers.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. All right. Are you guys ready to get into our first topic for the night?
Yeah.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Let's do it. We only have a title card for the first one, so we'll just have to talk about the second one. Just like everybody does every single goddamn year. Has anybody ever actually fulfilled a New Year's resolution? Has anyone actually ever kept one?
Nah.
No.
Why the hell do we do them?
I mean, that's kind of, I think, the idea that Forrest put up for this topic idea was just they're useless, and that it's just it's a facade that people do at the beginning of the year. We overstuff ourselves at the holidays, and then we hit the gym for maybe a month if we're lucky, and then we just kind of dwindle off. And for I view it as, your resolution should be anytime you want to start do something, get in that habit, take care of it as soon as you can. You don't have to wait for a certain day. Yes, it's hard during the holidays to keep to a strict regimen that you start, but it is doable.
Right.
And even if you falter from it, you can know what you're doing and then make up for it as well. Work extra hard during the holidays.
Right. Our good friend Fours is a good example of that.
Yeah.
With what?
Not needing to wait for the New Year's to start, improving yourself, doing it at the time when it needs to get done.
Yeah, I mean, I've got goals in mind, but they're, I've been talking with my health coach about it, and April, when I'm, coming out there is a great motivator to get where I need to be. But there's also smaller goals. I mean, for example, one of the first goals I have is to have good enough lab numbers within the next couple of months to have my medication reduced. That's a great goal to work for. That's something that that's not like a scale number or a freaking, pant size. It's realistic. And when I achieve it, I can say, holy crap, I'm that much healthier. Let's keep going.
You were just talking about having a health coach. I don't know if that's something like you have through insurance or if it's just like, a buddy or a website that you use or whatever. I'm wondering how much of your health goals, how much are you doing? Well, I mean, obviously you're doing all of it yourself, but how much is personal motivation and how much is outside motivation? Like, for instance, do you cook your own food, or does your wife cook in the household, or?
Do a combination of things. I do like a shake supplement which provides a lot of vitamins for me that I mix with like a banana, a spoon of like good peanut butter with like really healthy oils in it, and um what is it? The California Farms almond milk.
Mhm.
So I get enough calories and I get enough macros and everything. So that's a good supplement. And then um you know, I have like one cheat meal a week, and the rest of the time we make stuff here.
Mhm.
But
Well,
I only eat 2 meals a day. That's it.
right, right. When it comes to cooking dinner, though, how much of it do you cook yourself, and how much is cooked for you? Would you say
I do it all
you do all the cooking? Okay,
for me.
so
Yes.
for yourself. Okay, so does your wife cook for the kids then and herself, and then you cook your own meals because you're on a specialized diet
No, not particularly. The kiddos are old enough. They're older teens.
hmm
They basically make stuff for themselves.
for dinner time?
Yeah, yeah. The boy is 16. He's gonna be 17 next week. He goes in the kitchen, gets what the freak he wants, and that's that. He'll cry and whine about, why don't we have this or why don't we have that? Because because get a job. That's why. So you want tacos? Go out and buy your own damn tacos.
Right, right. No, and I guess it is nobody's. I can blame nobody but myself, but I know in my particular case, like my personal willpower sucks. There's like if I have to rely on myself for certain things, I don't tend to do as well. However, a lot of times when I have outside motivators, or other ways to help myself. I've been thinking about those, like those meals that you get sent to your house or whatever, and you can
Mhm.
cook them up like fast or whatever. And
Hello Fresh.
Nutrisystem.
yeah, like a
Yeah.
HelloFresh. There's lots of different companies that are similar to
Yeah.
that. But I was thinking about something like that, just because, man, I'm terrible about, if I'm busy and I'm hungry, I'll just grab a hamburger. You know what I mean, or whatever fast food is around.
Yeah.
I know, my health is definitely not where it needs to be, and then that leads to not having the energy to want to go to the gym. It's just easier to sit on the couch.
Yeah, I did HelloFresh for half of this year just because like all the coupons are always on the like new rock stars or other channels I watch, Good
Right.
Mythical Morning, stuff like that. And then I just recently stopped it this month and I have a binder full of new recipes.
Right.
So I use it as a meal prep for the wife and I, just to have some easy to go meals that are healthy.
Right.
Because we don't eat out. So everything we do is homemade. We do pizza, except we do pizza on Friday night. So that's
Right.
our Friday night dinner's always pizza. But overall, yeah, we do all that stuff. And like I said, the HelloFresh stuff was great. Like, it's great recipes, gives you exact amounts. So you can upscale it to the entire family.
Mhm.
Yeah, and for me, for stuff like that, I find it easier when the wife and I are on the same diet. That way, we can have the same meals, and
Right.
then make it for the kids too. So
Right. Do you are you in the position where you're like kind of conscious or watching your health and that sort of thing,
yes.
or is it not really a concern of yours?
Oh, it's very much a concern of mine. I'm COVID times added weight to me, as it
Right.
did most people.
Right.
And it's just working in my office all the time and not seeing people was just really depressing. And I'm already on enough medications as it is.
No.
My goal would be to get off medications.
Right.
If if diet could do it, I'd love for it to do. I just have no motivation to exercise. I hate doing it. I do
Right.
it.
Right.
I hate I hate thinking about it. I hate the process of doing it, and I hate it afterwards.
Matt, you could have all of my weight, dude. Shit, dude, you could have just my ass alone and probably grow double yourself.
Jeez, a crow, man.
But it's probably I need to be good about it. Like last year or the year before, I did 80-day obsession from Beachbody, and I stuck with it. And
Oh God.
I felt great. Not the meal planning prep. That crap I didn't do because it's just not good.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm like, MLMs are no good.
No.
Anyway.
But just the exercise program was a great way to know what I'm doing. It set the regime, the routine for me.
Mhm.
So
Right.
I work easier doing that. I used to run 5Ks.
Oh wow.
So awesome.
I was part of the barefoot running thing like 12 years ago. I did all that. Destroyed my knee from it.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
but
My IT band is destroyed, so I have a permanent numb spot on my leg.
oof.
Dude, I'm sorry.
But Forrest knows, like, my goal is, just because the weather here sucks a lot, is my goal is to do cardio, hit, and not leg day, but do bear complexes, and then go back to running 5Ks. There's a Couch to 5K app that I use that sets all that stuff up, goes to my watch.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, is your goal to do that this year? He said
Next
that
year.
hurts my chins just thinking about it.
No.
Yeah,
Oh, Matt.
I don't have a runner's body at all. I'm built for building muscle, not running at all. So it sucks. It really does.
He is built to be strong.
Yes. So I've been to, like, I don't know if you guys have like Fleet Feet by you or your areas. So they do assessments of your running. So they can say, hey, you need this arch support for your feet in these shoes, so you have the best experience. You don't get numbness, you don't get tingling, and it works really well. They're expensive,
Right.
but it's a shoe that lasts you forever. I went to a shoe that I literally used to be able to crumple up into a ball, and that's all I ran with, even in February.
Like foam.
Yeah, it was pretty much foam.
Damn.
But yeah, I get running shoes. I have a bike. I just need to get out there again. So I'm right by a bike trail that goes through my entire county.
Right. What about you, Aubrey? Do you you're obviously very fit. Are you personally just naturally motivated, or do you have to find some kind of exterior motivation to continue to stay fit? Or is that just part of who you are?
This is an interesting story. So I actually decided to get fit when I was a teenager, because I was a big girl and I was from a family of all small people, and there was a lot of body shaming, and that happened. Not because my family. It was something that in my mom's family, that was something they did to her, and it was something that was just generational, that was passed down. She didn't realize she was doing it.
Right.
But my sisters were all very thin and I was not. So I was a big girl. And and I turned 16 and decided to do something about it. So it took small steps. And by the time so I went vegetarian in 23, and then in 2018 I went completely vegan, and a lot of that is for health reasons. So I do have motivations for health reasons because of that.
Are you
but
still
yeah,
vegan? Are you still
yes.
vegan now?
Yes.
Wow. You've been vegan that whole time?
I've had a couple times where I've broken it. Once accidentally, which actually made me incredibly sick because of that. I threw up a lot. It was great.
Oh, wow.
It was fantastic. And then fish is not so hard to go back to. So I did break my diet once to eat fish.
Mm-hmm.
And I was in New Orleans, and it was like, okay, I'm in New Orleans. I might as well have one day where I try the fish, because I've heard the fish is fantastic. And then I had some, and I was like, I was like, I don't miss this. Plus, I never really loved cooked fish anyway, but I love raw fish. I felt the gross. But anyway, yeah, so that's been, and then later that year, I thought I had gotten some beef jerky, the vegan beef jerky that they had out, and yeah, it was not, and I was super sick,
Oy.
and
Matt
that
says
was
he's been
great.
vegan for 7 years. What's up, 2K21?
Yeah, hey
My
2K20.
Christmas
Yeah,
was a day.
but I like being vegan.
Do you find it
and
hard to like go out to like restaurants and stuff? I mean, would probably have a very limited amount of places you can go out. Where like, is it difficult when you're like you're with a group of friends? Or like, oh, let's go to a bar. Let's go to a.
it's difficult with when there's any American food involved. It's very difficult. Plus, I have a wheat allergy, so that makes it even more difficult because I'm celiac. So I also get incredibly sick when I eat something or have an allergic reaction whenever I have anything with wheat in it. So it makes
Wow.
it also very hard. But so Asian restaurants are actually the best place for me to go to
Yeah, a lot of veggie
because
choices, and they're so good.
oh yeah,
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot of they are the best that have dairy alternatives as well. Naturally, they have a lot of coconut, milk
Right.
options stuff. Indian places and Asian places, and I have to be very specific when I go to like um like any South American restaurants or any American restaurants. I have to be super specific and very very careful. So
Right.
I get labeled the princess a lot in our groups because I have to be very specific
Right.
and ask a lot of questions, and I try to be very nice about it. But yes, I am very hard to
Right.
do that with. But so I generally cook all my own stuff, and I've done that for a long time, and I actually really enjoy cooking. So
Matt says in the last 2 years, a lot more options have opened up for vegans.
yes, they have. It's actually been incredible that there's been so many options that have been opened up to, and to also with gluten free as well.
Right.
It's been kind of when
Mhm.
I first started being gluten free, when I found out that I was celiac, and I'd had the allergies for a long time, and they didn't really become very prominent to where they were detrimental until 2012, and I didn't even know it. So I had no idea what was going on, but I'd had them for years, and I just dealt with it. I was already having acid reflux every day, and I had lethargy, and I had other symptoms of celiac disease. And then I started getting the itchies, and I was up all night,
Right.
like scratching, like really bad, and that was really hard. And so yeah, I did it more as an experiment. I didn't realize that I was actually had like celiac or allergic. And I had a lot of issues, I was having still some pretty bad issues. And
Right.
so, yeah, so I went on it as an experiment. And within 3 weeks, my acid reflux was gone. And this
Wow.
is from someone who had to take Prilosec every day and still was having bad indigestion,
Wow.
even
Okay, so
even after that.
I would
So.
say that in your case, you have a little bit of external motivations, meaning eating certain things are going to get you sick, or have acid reflux.
Yeah, I mean, I had to stop eating dairy because I just get migraines, really bad ones from it, and it helps
Right.
alleviate that. And yeah, eggs just they don't agree with me. So I try
Besides,
to limit that. So basically it's been so yeah, that's kind of what that was part of that journey, but it did start out for weight loss. But now
right.
it's kind of just that factor of me doing it, and it's just a lot of years of just doing the motivations. Though funny enough, I have gained more weight since COVID has ended than I did in COVID. I actually lost weight during COVID.
Damn. I definitely gained weight during COVID. That's
I was walking every day. I think that helped. And I'm not because I've been really busy doing streams with everyone and, doing other things. But
right. And if anybody out in the audience wants to share maybe some of their resolutions, how they are planning on changing, or what they have maybe even done in this year, with the exception of James here. James says his New Year's resolution is to grow a beard, which will not be possible because he's Filipino. Filipino people do not grow beards.
That's not true. I have seen some amazing Filipino beards. Don't even.
They were
I've seen
glued
some
on.
Oh my God.
Filipino beards. No.
Asian
Not
people
true.
do not grow thick beards here. Only in
But-
movies we have the long, like
Oh, shush. Shush.
See,
Get out of here with that.
It's really easy to grow a beard. You literally do nothing.
Take it from the top and replace it to the bottom.
I mean, that's what I had to do.
But no, I've known a few Filipinos who actually have like really gorgeous beards, and they take such good care of them.
Exfoliate.
They do. I'm not kidding.
So what are some of the motivations that you guys have going in? If we don't really have a lot of resolutions here from this group, do you have any things that you're working on or that you want to do for the up and coming year, just in general?
Sorry, say that again. I got distracted by Jamez.
I was just looking. I just saw the Ark. Love the hat. Do you have anything that you're gonna want to be working on in general in this next coming year? I know Fours right now is in the middle of his whole weight loss journey and his journey to get off some of these pills, which I absolutely commend you for, my friend.
Thanks, buddy.
I have my big goal. This sounds really bad, but I need to get myself financially like on track. I just hadn't paid taxes for a while, and because for a while when my mom had passed, I wasn't working for several years, so I was like, well, I'm not making any money. And then when Kyber Cave, when COVID hit, obviously there were several months there where we just barely even scraped by. So, I've had a few years where I didn't really make very much money. So I was like, oh, I don't need to do taxes. And now I'm like, you know what? I probably should have done taxes. So I'm trying to get myself financially like clean. I'm not like one of these, like, oh, $300,000 in debt or anything like that. Although buying these machines has kicked my ass, dude. That was probably my biggest mistake of last year was getting these machines that I was not prepared for. Anyone got anything? It just depends.
So I've got a lot of things that I have for at least getting things done, like getting projects finished. Like I have scripts that need to be done. I have a lot of film scripts that I've been working on that I need to finish. I've got BYL needs to. We're still working on a lot of stuff, getting
buy your lightsaber
out there. Buy your lightsaber.
That's what it's always going to be to me.
No, it's great. That's a good. We're working on our third song now, and we just got distribution for Sirens, so it's going to be out on Spotify. So please go and check out BYL on Spotify. We do have one song already there, and we will be getting our second one soon. I think it's like next week, or I'm not sure when. Leo can tell us in the chat if he's there. But yeah, so we're doing that, and our third song is going to be fantastic. I'm so excited. So
wow.
And we're just going to do more. So that's one other thing, is getting those songs finished for next year, getting the film scores, acting in more film projects. And I want to get back to doing that because the pandemic really messed that up. But right. I've got some projects. I just filmed a music video this last week. So
for BYL or
no, this is for a client. This was there it is. There you are, Leo. Thank you. What's up? That's my partner in crime.
Is he the L in BYL? Is he the lightsaber?
Yeah, no, that would be me. I'm the lightsaber. I'm the L.
Excellent. So you're going to be working more on your music
and acting and just getting projects done. Yeah, we're going to work on a short horror film. It's going to my co-writer, partner, and I, we're going to be working on that. I'm going to also work on getting the also working on getting the role-playing game finished, and also getting the role-playing game channel up and running.
Yes.
That is still in the works. Trust me, I haven't forgotten it. It's going to come. Trying to get New Order. I'm really just trying to get all the people to get their freaking characters finished so we can get started on the
I don't know if you talked to John, but I know John told me he was interested too when I told him about you were doing D&D.
Oh, which John?
John from Hearts of Kyber.
Oh, that's awesome. I have supposedly a lot of people interested. James and Phil, looking at you guys. Get your guys' characters done. You know, and yeah, so yeah, I'm really excited about getting that. I really want to get it published, and so you guys participating in it and giving me feedback and getting, you know, the characters done and all that would really help grow that and get our channel going for it. I'm super excited. I'm really excited because I love the story and the characters are really great. So
I'm excited to see what this looks like when it hits air. I've been really excited with all the horror stuff everybody's been doing on the channel like lately. I mean, I know like at first it was like Halloween time, but then, you know, and I guess Christmas and horror just automatically go together. It's the first thing I think of when I think of Christmas.
Ow! Sorry, that was my cat.
Holy
Ow,
crap!
Sorry. Hi. Yes, he wants to be part of the stream too. Say hi, everyone, Morgan. Jerk. Ow! I know he's gonna have his Clipper's quad. Jerk. Sorry.
I am looking forward to the new stuff that we have going on this year. I'm going to be spending a lot of time concentrating on this channel this year because, like I said, we are so close to breaking. And then once we do break it, it's almost like starting over again from the bottom, right? I mean, just because you become YouTube verified doesn't mean you're a Markiplier yet. You're not rolling in the dough. You then start to the opportunity to get to make stuff.
Yeah, I also really want to work on a lot of the cosplaying stuff too. I want to get really much more into that because that was a goal I've been wanting to do for a long time. Not just do Sailor Moon, but do a lot of different cosplays as well.
Right.
So,
Like Ranma.
like
Matt says,
and Cutie Honey.
I've got 3 custom metal chassis
it will
that
happen.
are Saber staffs, so 6 chassis to save
ready.
for. I actually, I think I accidentally broke my friend Graveyard earlier today when I showed him a Goth 3D chassis and told him that, you know, people will spend thousands of dollars for something that you're probably not going to see.
Oh, speaking of sabers, so I got my gift from Mr. Force.
Woo!
And I will show you one of the things he got me. Excuse me, Morg. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Mrs. Fours, you're gonna embarrass me.
No, I'm not. Stop.
Yes, you broke a Dutch man when you show them those numbers. Nice.
He got me the Marauder, which is one of the ones that I really wanted to get.
Yes.
This was one of the ones that I had a really hard time choosing between this one or the more Sailor Moon like saber. Now this is like what I generally use when I do like fighting, like normal, like when I practice,
Right.
like doing, because this is very much like the practice swords, the shinai that we use when we are fighting. When we were sparring, we're doing our practice, we're doing our drills and practice stuff. Either that or we use Boken.
Oh.
But anyway, that was one of the gifts he gave me. There was a couple he gave me. A few. Yeah. He also gave me a Super Nintendo so I can start recording.
Oh wow, dude! I cannot wait till we can all get together and just start beating the shit out of each other with lightsabers. That is true love, my friends. That is true friendship.
Yes, true friendship. Yeah, Leo has a good point. Like we would really love that feedback.
Yes,
like
he says, tell us what band,
just...
song, artist you think Siren sounds like, fellas. Sade, oh my god, I freaking love the Cardigans. Nina Simone, any? Love me. Sorry.
Say that you love me.
Woo! We're turning this into karaoke night.
Oh no.
I can't hear about it.
Wow. Karaoke Children After Dark.
Baby.
Yes.
What's up, Nets?
Hi. I look so half awake. I messed up my back yesterday, so I've been taking muscle relaxers like the last day and a half.
Oh my god.
I had 9 hours of sleep according to my watch. And then I still had like a nap at my mom's, and then I got home, and then I took another 45-minute nap.
Let's
Thanks, Thomas.
Yeah.
Thomas!
Thomas.
Well, I mean, I'll bring up what I'm going to talk about if we talk about New Year's resolutions further.
Well, we're kind of we're talking about them in general. Nobody here seemed to have like resolute resolutions, but more like things that we're going to do. Because
what do you mean resolute resolutions?
Well, it's okay. So Matt brought up a good point that we all grown ass adults now. If you need to get something done, you don't have to worry to wait till January to get it done. Just do it when you got to get it done.
Yeah.
I officially joined Planet Fitness today.
Oh,
Yay!
I didn't even go over to it. I just did it.
That means we could work out together.
Yeah. Oh,
Everybody down there can do that.
Yes. And so my goal, or I'm going to say necessarily resolution, but my goal is to lose like 50 to 75 pounds. Because like Forrest was shocked, I guess, when I told him this. And I don't care about numbers necessarily that people know. I'm 250 pounds.
No, the freak you're not.
I am, honey. You want me to take a video of me on a scale to show you?
You're what? Wait,
and
that's
so
because she carries this channel.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
that
God.
was the best.
There's some.
That's the best.
Can I
answer
shift
I've
where I
ever heard.
carry it then?
This is how you
but my
carry,
goal
you
is
carry the channel. That's why you have all that. That's why you have so much weight. That's so
I just
funny.
shift where I carry the channel then because I really not carry it where it's at. Part of the problem too is I don't know what everyone knows what it is, but diastasis recti is when so when you get pregnant, your abdominal muscles like separate, right? Well, mine never went back together.
Ew.
So my core is just like, and so that's like the reason I always look pregnant. You guys, except for Aubrey and Van, no one else has seen me except for like this, really. So it's you don't see like the rest, and so like the rest is hidden by sweatshirts and such. And
she's still beautiful.
That's
she's still
like
beautiful
the
just saying.
I posted that meme about online friends. The weird thing about online friends is you know all the trauma, but you've never seen their legs.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, she has
there
legs.
you go. I'm as transparent as they come.
I really just have fins. Sorry, I should maybe. We all know I'm really a fish.
It's because you're a siren. That's
Yes.
just like the name.
Forrest got to see a picture of my back yesterday.
Oh, really?
Was
it covered in lollipops?
Oh no!
Oh wait, you I'm gonna send Aubrey a picture that no one else is ever gonna see.
Oh my God!
Jeez.
Because we
Why
got
would you
that.
say
We got
that out loud, Meto?
We're agents. That's why.
Yeah, is that like those girl things where like girls
Yes.
like we're gonna take a shower together?
Yes.
Yes,
I
absolutely.
never do that.
Absolutely.
I've never done that.
Holy
Don't ruin
crap,
it.
dude!
Don't ruin it.
don't ruin the secret girl code. Come on. Sort of. Actually, no.
Matt
they,
says
they
I'm
don't.
waiting
Women are really weird about their bodies and taking and getting under. Like that was actually a really big thing at my school when we all had to go to do like the locker stuff. A lot of women were like, because they're all super modest and stuff. It's actually true.
Women go to the bathroom in packs, and men are like, "Dude, you're pissing in the urinal."
Dude,
too
that
close
looks
to me.
freaking
Move one
awesome.
Well, that's honestly for protection. That's just survival instinct.
That is like the most awesome back like I've ever seen.
I sent it to
Wait,
that
what?
dark
Did you
chat.
send? You
Yes.
sent
He just sent it to the.
what?
Yeah.
Wow. So now all of our audience is like all pissed off. They're, I want to see Matt's back.
Oh, you can find it on Instagram.
Holy shit!
All right, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead.
That's
I'm
not-
gonna go
that's
ahead.
Not real.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
absolutely.
send. To,
Wait! Is that real?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's real.
Dude, you're fucking shitty. It looks like a stick, like Photoshop.
What? Holy
Okay, I'm gonna
crap.
send-
Wait, can you
to
put
our
this on the
after dark-
screen?
I'm
think
not
I
sending
love
to my
this.
Facebook,
Put it on
so I
the screen.
can't.
Matt, I love
Um,
this.
If he sent it to me on Discord, I
Oh,
could.
I guess I could do that.
This
too.
is so bomb. This
Holy
is
crap.
amazing.
That's my gaming back. Horror sleeve,
Freaking
sci-fi
yes,
leg.
dude.
Yeah,
This
you
is
guys in
amazing.
the
I
audience
want to do
can't
my Legend of
Oh, wait,
Zelda
maybe you
back,
can
but
Oh, there he
man,
goes.
Oh,
Yeah,
there you go.
yeah.
oh,
NES
this is
controller. That's so
amazing.
cool.
Wow, dude.
Okay,
That's art.
just
That is
because I'm
beautiful art.
uncomfortable sharing this. Aubrey, did you see the picture I just sent you?
Not yet. I
Do
got
you have a
distracted
matching
by-
back tattoo
I got
with Matt?
distracted.
Yeah, I have a matching back tattoo.
Amazing.
No.
Oh yes, I know. You showed me these.
Yes, show you
I
this.
remember
I'm going to
seeing
show
that.
you an After Dark. People who aren't watching the show are going to be so confused in that chat.
These
You know what?
are
This,
these
we
are
should put
amazing.
this shit up on our Patreon. That's a
Not
good
this one.
reason to join the Patreon.
I love this. This is so incredible.
That's me.
That is, I think that's
Wow.
gorgeous. I think it's a beautifully shot. Not only is it a beautifully shot photo, but you are gorgeous. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Donka.
I don't know if you guys ever seen even my arm for the most part. It's just
So I
all,
touched my shit.
It's like a
I
sleeve,
love
yeah.
it.
it's all horror
Oh my
movies.
God. That's so
Wait, so
cool.
wait,
Wow.
horror games. What's the other arm?
The other arm
My
is-
Little Pony.
Yes. The other
Getting
arm is a key that got
Oh.
custom made that my wife has the lock for.
Oh,
Oh,
her heart is
Show
it
us
like
your
is it like
love
it's
if
her
you give a
lock right
heart.
here? Just kidding.
Her locks on her arm. And then my leg. You saw part of it when I took the picture of my leg with the saber. I
Hmm.
sent that to you guys. It's sci-fi leg. So
Wait.
Sci-fi leg.
Sci-fi leg.
It just sounds
I really
fun.
can't wait to get my back done. That's what
Oh
I
my
want.
God, you guys are such gluttons for punishment. I am such a pussy, dude.
I want a
was like
tattoo.
my first tattoo was like a 3-hour tattoo, and every tattoo since has been like a 15-minute tattoo.
Oh god.
I want a tattoo, but I haven't gotten one.
Dude, we should all get matching tattoos when Aaron's out here.
The
Yes.
KCP.
Like
Yeah.
I like
We'll have
Like, I really
Graveyard
wanna
on
get
the
one
like
on
he'll
my
be in a
hand.
tattoo shop, and then he'll be like we'll do like photo or what do you call
Mm-hmm.
it, video conference. We'll all get tattoos together.
Exactly.
Oh, James said Ark is curing a lot. Is he
I think
cutting
it's
a
supposed
lot?
to cut-
cutting. It's cutting.
Cursing.
Oh,
Cursing.
cursing.
Cursing a lot.
Missing
Okay,
the
we're talking
ass,
about
missing the ass.
tattoos and like
That's so
pictures of us,
funny.
like how we're online. Most of us are like just online friends, and then most of us have never met, so we haven't seen each other's legs or other body parts. And so, like, Graveyard posted a picture of his back, and I posted a boudoir picture I took.
I've
I have
seen
a
your
whole
legs.
bunch
I
of
love
I've
it.
seen your legs, Metza.
Have you? Well, have you?
Well, just now you
Picture-
showed
Just
your
now. You
Well,
did,
yeah, I
you
did.
just
Okay, okay, wait, here's the other one.
leg.
Well, just your ankle that was
Oh, yeah.
messed up. You showed me the pic. That
Oh,
pic.
I did. I sent pictures of my
Oh,
ankles.
you
swollen.
sent risque ankle pictures? Risque.
No, the same ones that you saw, Aubrey.
James, you can have a Kyber Cave
I
hoodie when
know.
I can have a distance nerding hoodie. Just putting that out there.
Oh, they're putting that-
Yeah, John.
That's it. Also, my
we're getting
also
our
have my side done, looking to get the other side finished.
So
That's cool.
also, so I guess the New Year's resolution is to get another tattoo, maybe, because I've had tattoos I've wanted for 20 years that I still have not gotten. Like I want to get
Cursing. Okay, James. Yes.
I want to get the Triforce on my hand with the Triforce of Courage etched in.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Matt says
but
he's got
I'm
a side done.
black light paint because of acting. I can't really have that so visible. This one's easy to hide. This one would not be. So it has to be in black light paint or black light ink.
I want to get a,
That's something
like
I
a
really wanna
cartoon
get.
zebra. I want to get a cartoon zebra
That'd be
like right here.
cute. Oh, that'd be adorable.
I want to get a lightsaber right here, and then the blade right there.
Nice.
I love that. That's awesome. Yeah,
Yes,
all my tattoos that I want are symbolic tattoos.
The,
Okay, so
zebra,
you,
the zebra is technically symbolic. It has to do with
Yeah,
the
exactly.
EBS.
yes, but your husband will not let you have it. Okay, you know the tattoo I've been wanting for years, but I'm too much of a pussy to get.
What?
You know how like people have like angel wings on their back?
Yes.
I thought it would be cool to get I'm a huge Transformers fan, and I'm especially a fan of the Seekers, which are the jets. So I thought it'd be cool to get Starscream's like wings
Yeah.
on the
That's
back.
really cool.
Nice.
But
And then you could get Transformers tramp stamp right here.
Yeah.
No,
I
more
mean,
than
I
meets the
eye,
eye.
baby.
It just says that more than meets the eye. It's his tramp stamp.
I'm getting that
That's
tattooed on my
love it.
penis.
Wow. No,
I'm not
yeah,
even going to reply to that. Whoa.
So the one I wanted to get on my back actually is the music from Legend of the Ocarina of Time. I want to get the Bolero of Fire and the Serenade of Water coming up on my scapula, my wings. You know, the back scapula, like their wings.
Wow.
So yeah.
Would
Because
any of
Rick
you guys? I can
Moranis,
see
Saber, and
Graveyard.
Spaceballs.
Would any of you
It
guys
was a
get those? Like,
Schwartz.
would
The
you ever
Schwartz.
guys get those ever? Like they like will insert things under your skin to make like bumps or like ridges.
Oh,
or,
implants. Yeah.
The implants.
yeah. What about? Would you ever do that, Graveyard?
Yeah.
You ever see that green like freaky guy who's like his whole body's tattooed and he's got his tongue split?
The lizard man, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god,
Yeah.
dude.
No thanks. I do not want to get a jack in my head. I really don't. No thanks. I'm making a run
Ooh,
reference.
have you guys ever seen those people like that get hung up by hooks?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Yep.
like with the hooks in their skin, like hanging.
Ooh, that just creeps me the fuck out.
So it was so Leo just asked, was it the one that you want to get tattooed on your hand? Is it the Rick Moranis saber and Spaceballs?
I see your Swartz is as big as mine.
Who won
Let's see
first
how
place
you
last year's
handle it.
tattoo con? I have
Nice.
no idea.
Won first
Wait,
place
what?
last year. Wait, what is that?
Wait,
about?
what? Wait,
Hey,
Matt,
Matt-
what? You're gonna have
Matt,
to finish.
yeah,
You're gonna have to start.
Wait,
that. I
Matt,
don't
we
know
need
what
to
that
know,
means.
Matt. We need more details.
Well, I
Are
think-
you
Oh,
saying that-
he got it. Wait,
Oh,
wait.
he
He got
won.
it.
I thought it said
He
who
said
won, and my
Tom
brain read it.
Space.
That's awesome, dude.
Is that a Star Trek cat tattoo? Is that what?
Who are you
No,
talking
that'd be
to?
humpback.
Speaking
whale,
of
never
Star
mind.
Trek, I see
Matt.
Force's beard twin on his
I know.
on his
I
background.
see Riker. I see the Riker beard. Trust me, that did not.
I just shaved my beard the other day.
Oh, Matt's
I-
leg
Yeah,
sleeve.
I'm getting
won
into this
first
habit
place.
of doing backgrounds that are like in honor of inside jokes as of late, like the one from today. That's exactly what this is from.
Yeah, and the last week was crying Bowser,
Yes,
which I loved. I loved crying Bowser. That was the best.
I thought that was hilarious. So I had
See,
to be
that's
done.
that's how forward thinking Forz is. He makes you like he drops Easter eggs in his little panel that forces you to go watch other shows to figure out what the fucking joke is. That's some
It's
smart
like if
thinking right
New
there, buddy.
Rockstars should do a breakdown of our show. It's his leg sleeve that one.
Nice.
Yes, that's what he was saying of his killer whales in space.
Here's my
Which-
tattoo.
Maybe. Is that the
Perfect spot
distant
for it.
nerding, or is that the
It's
Kyber
Kyber
Cave?
Cave.
tattoo?
Fabric Cave.
Woo!
It's a sticker.
I
would-
have distant nerding.
There's my
stickers.
tramp stamp.
That's
I would
funny.
absolutely get this Kyber Cave tattoo. Absolutely.
Woohoo!
Oh my
Yeah.
Let's
gosh.
do it. Kyber Cavs for everybody. Kyber Cavs on the house. Kyber Cav is what we call the little dude in the K.
That's funny.
Yeah, I don't even have a Kyber Cave tattoo.
Wow.
But
Yes, you gotta rectify that.
I see a new video coming up. Van going,
Oh boy.
Oh my god, yeah, that would probably be definitely be a Patreon exclusive because it would just be me crying like a little bitch for the whole time.
but it'd be viral. It'd go viral on YouTube.
no, I put a short clip on
No.
YouTube and say, come pay Patreon and see the whole thing.
Grown men crying.
It's okay. It takes a real man to cry. There. Mark,
Thank
you're-
you.
you're
Thank
If I
fine.
cry, am I a real man? I'm
Woohoo!
just kidding.
No, we are strong ass women for crying. It's fine.
I bet Matt's not a crier. Dude, I cannot seriously that your back, dude, like seriously, my back is in pain right now. How was that over like 3 or 4 settings?
That was 3 sessions. So,
Wow.
Oh my
so
god.
here's the
Me at
fun,
the dentist.
here's the funny part for the last one. This is how
The funny part.
sadistic I am. All right,
Was sadistic or you mean masochistic?
masochist.
There's a different. Okay.
So, not to get into too much detail, but the day before my final 7-hour stint, so you have to lay on your stomach to get your back tattooed, right? I got a procedure done on the front
Procedure.
the day before.
Gregor, what were you thinking?
Wow.
You're just like, oh, it's okay. You're just distracting me from the pain in the front.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Well,
I've had I had sessions in the dentist. I had to get 22 fillings and 2 crowns, over 20 fillings and 2 crowns done.
In
What
one
the
session.
I had
hell?
I had 4 appointments. It was 2 3-hour and 2 5-hour appointments. 52 hours
52
total for
hours?
Matt's.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Poor
Oh, my.
Matt.
Ooh,
Oh,
52-hour total session. 4 to 5 hours. Dude, y'all, I can't even do it, dude. I'd pass out by then.
Yeah, I usually do
Yeah.
6 to 8 hour sessions. Just to
Oh
as
my
much
god,
as possible.
dude! It just feels like somebody taking like a little tiny razor blade, just scraping your fucking skin away, just, like a
It's
little
like
etch a
they do
sketch.
spray like a numbing for the surface, but it doesn't really do that much, right?
It feels sometimes like an X-Acto knife. Yes.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I told Aubrey, I think I
afraid it
told
hurt
you
more than it did.
when I had my dentist work done, because of my EDS and my jaw surgery, numbing doesn't always work. So I've had fillings and crown cementings done with no Novocaine.
Yeah, yeah, I know. The
And I
feeling, 'cause
still go
that has
back to the
happened to me.
dentist.
Wow.
That's happened to me because I have such a high pain tolerance that, or high drug tolerance rather. Like, so they usually have to put extra for me because it just doesn't really work. So they won't do it. So I've had procedures in my mouth done where I'm everything. It sucks.
Yeah.
Did the other overlay not load?
It
Van?
didn't. It did not.
They were both there. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard because it's happened twice now.
I
For
know.
what?
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna make it right now.
Mom and
But-
Dad.
No,
are
I'll make
Oh,
the
man.
overlay
Yeah,
that
Mommy and
shows the
Daddy are
topic at the
at.
stop. I saw them both load, and I dragged them to the top, but for some reason, only one of them loaded.
Yeah.
So yeah,
my-
but really for New Year's resolutions, I'd really like to see Be Wild, bro. That would be something I'd really like to see.
I would like to.
That.
What? Okay. Can you envision yourself like touring?
I want to, yeah. I want to perform.
Would you do it if you actually had the opportunity? Like, do you have a regular 9 to 5 job, Aubrey?
No.
So you could, like, you have the type of lifestyle where you could go for a month or two on tour.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah,
I'll buy that ticket. I'll go to that show.
Or even just to to go and do a film shoot. Yeah, I could do that.
Nice.
That's the kind of lifestyle I've got. It works for me right now. But I'd love to get more stuff done. That's really what I want to do.
And I'm hoping we can all get that accomplished here. Like, it would be just so cool if we could just make this like what we do for a living and just do stupid videos and shit. Like, I would love to make a little movie or short films with you fuckers.
Said
That's
we
the first
are
time I've been
working
called
on
fucker
horror
and
films.
like really happy with it.
Yeah. I mean, we've got a lot of really talented people on the screen. I mean, we've got straight up actors, we've got musicians, we've got voice actors, we have artists.
And then you have a
We've got
beard.
great.
That's
And
why.
Shut up.
And then I bring the sex appeal.
Yes, exactly. I mean, we got some great people on. I can't see why not. Like I said, I'm been working on a few scripts, so
Yeah.
Woohoo.
What something I'd like to do is obviously with podcast, grow that, go to more conventions, get all that stuff taken care of. I'd really like to do more of that. Like I said, we did 24 episodes this year. We just started in August.
Yeah, I was gonna say
They
this
said-
year is your first year you're doing it, right?
Yep.
Had you done any other type of podcast or live streaming or anything like that before?
Live streaming, no. Like I said, back in the heyday, I was like the backyard wrestling videos I used to do in like
Right.
2006. I was doing
Oh,
some of that
wow.
with YouTube. But yeah, I want to do that. I want to start doing interviews separate from the podcast that's just all horror related. I have a title for it: an interview with a vampire.
Wow.
That's what we want to do. Is like I said,
That's
Salem. I
awesome.
want to go more conventions. We want to get more people. We really want to get ourselves out there. Just because like that, we're going to probably end up doing. We do 1 a week, and October we do 8 a month. So we're gonna have 60 episodes in a year, probably.
that's awesome. Also, Matt, get on Salem about getting that character made. Now that
What's
you know
that?
how to do it, I said get
Yes.
on to Salem about getting
Yes.
that character made. Now that you know how to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he's the RPG guy, hands down. I've been dabbling in RPGs for 25 years, but we do D&D nights every so often. And then also, like I said, with that, and then I want to work on that script with Mezzo for the horror movie.
Yes.
And
Yes.
hopefully then my goal for 2023 is to get that written out and start planning it so when I come to California we can film it.
Woo! I am all about that.
So
Yeah.
Very
And-
excited.
and just the gaming channel. Work heavily on the gaming channel too, just to get all these systems I paid stupid amounts of money for, and make them worth something.
Well, I'm excited that we're going to do Mario RPG. So.
Yes.
And more pain with Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
All four of you guys, see, that's why I feel like the Outcast. All four of you guys have been doing like fantastic with your gaming, dude. It's been a whole new world for me because it's not one that I'm used to sitting down and watching other people play games and stuff like that. But yeah, it has been a ton of fun. And I think it's added a lot to the channel too. Put that Neo Geo to the test.
Oh yeah, I have an SDO.
Yeah, Neo Geo.
Absolutely.
Oh my god, I used to play Neo Geo all the time. Puzzle Bobble, heck yeah.
Yes, and we gotta get some beards for Frey Girl, Mezzo, and Aubrey, so they can be beard and chairs too.
I'm the beardless and chair.
Dude, I'm telling you guys, I hella want to do a cruise, dude. Like, I've been talking to my friend that's the cruise agent and stuff. We can get cruises for, like, relatively cheap, and we can do, like, package deals and stuff. How fun that would be running around a ship with lightsabers.
Mitzo gets motion sickness.
On any, like...
I don't know. I've never been on a cruise, so I don't know. But, like, I'll be on a ferry, and I can feel it. And I'm like, whoa. Like when I go on road trips, I prefer to drive because I'll get motion sick.
I've got friends that are like that. My friend Mel is like that.
It sucks. Like if I'm on a road trip, I can't even like look down to read at my
sick.
phone because I get nauseous.
Wow.
I can read whole books driving. Not driving.
While you're driving?
Yeah.
I've done it, but it's not that great. It's not fun. Don't do it. Don't do it. I was 18. Don't do it.
Don't read and drive, kids.
Don't read and drive. My friend was decided to be a dick and was like, "I'm gonna read this chapter without you," and I was like, "No, you don't." I took the book and I started reading it out loud while driving. Don't do it, guys. She finally took it back. But I could say at least I did it. Not advisable, but I mean, as a passenger or in the backseat, I've been able to read whole books. So.
We'll have to get you some Dramamine or something, Mez.
You need to, yeah. But I know a lot of people get really sick.
Just drug me up.
The same thing. Like poor Mel, she takes one look at anything. If she's like, even reading signs as a passenger makes her super sick. Whenever we drive,
Thomas says, "I'm both terrified and impressed, and I'm worried as to what Thomas is responding to."
Back to the reading and driving.
Reading while driving.
That was it was stupid. It was a dumb thing, but it was one of those things.
You're gonna have to end up doing a PSA.
It was Aragorn. It was Aragorn. Okay, it was Aragorn. I had to. It was Aragorn.
Don't fantasize and drive.
Don't fantasize. Wait, what?
Speak for yourself.
Well, you got any big goals this year besides your everything leading up to April?
I got a shit ton of stuff, dude.
How much does a shit ton weigh?
Let's see.
I would guess at least a ton.
It probably weighs about 17 shows, 20 sound fonts, a lot of exercise, about 41 pounds lost. That's a shit ton of stuff. If I'm being honest, I keep forgetting the monitors over there, but I need to be looking at you.
Yeah, I tend to look down. Like this is where you guys are, but this is where the camera is. So it's like
I'm being very, very bad because in the monitor in front of me, Matt knows this. I'm actually playing Crisis Core right now while I'm talking with all of you.
I had you guys up. I made the overlay. I did. Did you see? I added an arc. I added the other topic.
Oh, you did? I didn't even look.
See, these guys are really great at multitasking. I'm like, I hear two things at once, and I'm like, what?
Squirrel.
I mean,
that's me.
I may be rebuilding my friend's Raspberry Pi too.
What?
Maybe what?
If they don't know what that is, graveyard. They don't know.
It's a mini computer for retro gaming.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was like an American Pie reference or something. I was like, what are you doing with the pie back there?
I mean,
yeah.
I've never seen American Pie.
We can only see you from the chin up.
I've never seen American Pie.
Oh,
don't worry.
Wow.
Don't
It's
worry.
fantastic.
I know it has to do with apple pie and a kitchen and a
God damn
countertop
it.
or something like that.
Yes.
This is going to happen.
Yes.
What
Yes,
is
it
that?
is. It's a SNES classic.
That's her Christmas gift.
Oh
for
my
me.
goodness.
Aw.
Oh wow. Oh
And
wow.
look, it has.
Does it have like games loaded onto it?
Yes, I made sure she had some good stuff on there.
Oh, do you have?
I
to
gave
load the
Aubrey
games
I
on,
gave
or do
Aubrey
you-
a mini Green Ranger.
Yes. Oh, he's great.
Oh, long live the Green Ranger.
Yeah, it was so sweet.
Mhm.
Did you give?
I
We had
still have-
just talked about him, and then I saw it like an hour later at a store, and I was like, "Yeah, that's for Aubrey."
Did you get her the capture device yet?
No, I forgot to give it to her.
That's okay. We need to.
I haven't seen her since then, since we realized I need to give it to her. But yeah,
Yeah, I still need to give Matt's her present. Still need.
you gave me a CD.
That's true. I did give you a CD. Okay. All right. Fine.
No, Van,
Much better
I
than
do
giving
have
you VD.
specifics. I do have specifics. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So-
But that just
okay.
means we're going to be doing Mario RPG. That's what that's going to be.
Yes.
So okay. So one of the things I absolutely
God, the
want to
right
do, and
idea.
I don't know if it can be done, but I absolutely do want to lose 41 pounds of fat by the time I get off that plane. That's
It will
something I
happen.
absolutely
Wow.
want to do.
My first
Um,
imagination was seeing you lunge in the aisleway.
I know, right? Just throwing
On the way to the
41
bathroom.
pounds.
You got this, bud,
You've got this.
son.
So in March, there's going to be something very, very special that I'm going to be filming. And I think out of everybody I know, I think Phil is going to get the biggest kick out of it. I wish I could give you all details, but it is truly inspiring. It's something that I'm going to have to show you guys like off air, because if I play the video I'm going to film on air, you guys will get a copyright strike. So I don't want that.
Where are you putting the
Okay.
pickle?
Thomas believes in you, Force.
we all believe.
Thomas is like
We all believe
is
in
like
you.
our best gaming supporter on this channel. You guys don't
know.
understand.
Oh,
Thomas
Say-
really
awesome.
is.
and say Wong, the only Mario RPG that has RPG in it.
It's
Yeah.
it's the only Mario RPG. What are you talking about? It's the only one that's ever happened into
The-
existence, and yeah, it's
The other- The other
Anyway.
thing I want to do is before Aubrey and I start Last of Us 2, I want to get a few details in Premiere down so that if you think the crap that I put together in this first game is good, wait until you see what I've got in store for us in Last of Us 2. It's going to be very impactful. She's never seen the game. It's going to be high emotion. It's going to be really tight edits. I mean, that's probably going to be the project of 23 as far as editing for Kyber Cave is concerned, is doing Last of Us 2, because that's going to be huge.
Wow.
What I've got planned for that.
Mm.
So the weight loss, trying to get off the meds. A handful of you already know this, but getting there, being there in California, which is going to be like, that's just going to be like living life to its best, like just experiencing a place I've never seen before, being with people I've never been with before. It's going to be, I mean, I've never been on a plane. I've never been to California. I've never met any of you in person. I mean, this is truly going to be a serious trip. I mean, it's going to be life-changing. I feel like by the time I come back here, life as I know it will have been changed, and I'm looking very forward to that. I don't have as much fear of that as I once did. So, like I said, this is going to be, I think 2023 is going to be a year of huge change, but also huge victory as far as my life is concerned. But again, I've got a lot of projects happening. And the last thing I definitely want to do as a font maker, and at the end of the show, I'll announce this again, but I took my store down today.
Oh.
And everything that I have is now is going to continue to stay on saberfont.com, because I want people to go to Saberfont, and I want them to not just see my stuff, but I want them to see all of the great stuff that every font maker has to offer. I think it's really important.
Mhm.
But the sound fonts that I'm going to be working on this year, the first 6 well, excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm gonna finish a commission for Gentleman with Voices, Ian. I'm gonna get Sailor Moon done for Aubrey, and then I'm gonna get 6
Is it the color?
Kyber Cave exclusive sound fonts, and the title of them is going to be called Into the Kyber Cave, and it's going to be a sound font for every Kyber crystal color.
Woohoo!
And you do
So-
a bonus of a Saber font of Van's laugh.
It's going to be
Wow.
My husband tried to do it the other day. We were talking, and he goes, "Yeah," like he was like trying to like do it, and I can't do it. Okay, the only impression I can do is like try to do a Cockney accent, and I can do Mickey and Clarabelle, and that's it.
Wow.
think any
I'm
of-
still
I don't think any
self-conscious about my laugh too.
Sorry.
Oh no,
Freaking
it's
love your laugh.
unique and iconic.
No,
It's
it
an
makes
iconic laugh.
we hear your laugh, Van. It's like serotonin boost.
It truly
Okay.
is. It truly is, because you have 2 variations of your laugh. You've got
The
that
one you just had.
which is kind of a cackle, and then
Right.
you've got your traditional one, which is more of a.
Yeah, it's very Seth Rogen.
Wow. Okay.
Which I
Okay.
freaking love.
I've
that.
never
When
had my
you-
laugh analyzed before.
I don't think you guys ever heard me laugh like super hard, and I actually hold it back because I am actually very loud when I laugh hard because it's
You're
like
a snorter.
I'm the
I
same.
do snort, but the opera singer
yeah,
laugh
same.
comes out too.
The opera singer laugh.
Yeah, where I'm like, like it's like
That's
that.
what
It's
I
like
do. Oh my god, that's what I sound like.
Oh wait, who was it? Who was it? Somebody on one of the game streams the other night did a fantastic fucking Goofy. Who is it that does the Goofy laugh here? Is it Matt or Aaron?
I can do somewhat of a goof laugh.
Somebody,
but
I don't know which game stream it was on, but it was on one of them. Somebody fell off a cliff, and then somebody did the Goofy laugh. And I was like, oh my god.
yeah,
That's like
I
the
could do
falling
the
off the cliff
traditional
sound.
goofy laugh, but not that one. That's a hard one to do.
Hi everybody.
Good.
I love it.
Somebody come quick.
Oh my
Forrest is
goodness,
coming.
that
That's
was
who's coming
the
quick.
worst.
Oh,
God, where the hell is Anthony? Oh, and
I
that's
don't
gonna
know.
be that's gonna be.
I don't
another-
know where our majestic
I don't
Lancer
know.
is.
I don't know, but I need Kyber Cave participation in another thing. While I'm there and Anthony is putting it together, Fours is going to a drag show, and some
We're
of
gonna
y'all
get
bitches
fours in drag.
some of y'all
Woohoo!
bitches are coming with me.
Oh, I'm there. I'm there.
Oh,
And
I
so-
went.
There.
I went to his first show. The first time I ever met Anthony, I went to his show, and let me tell you, it was quite an experience.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, I'm sure. Which is hilarious. And somebody was telling me, like, dude, you do such a good Angel from Rent. When you go to the drag show, you should get on stage and do the whole Angel performance. I'm like, shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Say Wong, have fun with that.
Oh no, Say Wong's coming with us, dude. You're totally coming with us. We're bringing your ass too, Say Wong.
Oh, that's gonna
We're gonna have Say Wong out there with the $1 bills. Make it rain, bitches.
Just seriously though. I mean, I want to
I'm
be able
missing
to.
our Levitts. That's what I'm missing. I'm missing.
Yeah, no
Levitts.
kidding.
I
I
know.
want to just be there to like just support everybody there. I want to come out to the Kyber Cave store. I want to see the karaoke stuff. I want to get out there and feed Metzo's family a big old Mexican taco fajita dinner and just wanna
Wait,
do
you're
all-
coming from the East Coast, gonna tell us about tacos?
Yeah. I make very good Mexican dinner.
I'm sure that's what you think.
Oh,
Florida boy.
oh wow, the shade. You do know that a lot of
I'm-
Mexicans go to Florida, right?
Those are called Cubans.
I'm confident in my cooking ability. You'd like my cooking. I'm a good cook. Mrs. Forrest, tell him I'm a good cook.
He's a good cook.
Has he mailed you a plate, Aubrey?
He's not actually.
Man,
But we've talked about cooking a lot.
No, you know what? I do not doubt your cooking abilities at all.
You
But
know what?
you're coming to the land of like we got taco trucks
That's true.
on the court in
This is
Starbucks.
fair.
you know what? Just get me off the fucking screen.
Oh,
Don't insult my
Forrest, Forrest,
Aw.
I'm looking forward to any time I spend with you, no matter what you're doing, but you're making me very hungry. So I'm going to have a very empty stomach when you get here.
Just one F for the night. Get me off the screen. I'm done. Go
As
back
long
to
as
the
I
game.
get to, as
Damn
long
it.
as I get to be there and participate, that'd be fun.
No, we're gonna have a good time, dude. We still got to get that escape room. I want to see if we can do an escape room game together.
Saber battle. We have to.
Oh,
do a
which
huge
does
saber battle.
remind me, Graveyard.
Oh, yes.
You'd lose, but okay.
You know, she does actually kind of train in this shit. I mean, I don't want to fuck with Aubrey.
I love it when I had a quick jump. There was a friend of mine, and he was one of the first people that actually got me started, not actually into fighting, but I started really getting into fighting with them, and it was hilarious because he's like, we sword fight at midnight, and I'm like, you'd lose, and he goes, probably, because he's had to admit defeat twice.
We definitely
Oh
have to
my
make sure
gosh.
David's involved in any saber battling that happens.
Oh jeez.
Jesus Christ, I miss my buddy
David.
Dave too. He's been off the show way too long.
He has been way too long.
Somebody needs to harass his ass.
I have yet to meet Dave on this show.
I know, it was like Dave left and Matt came in.
He's another bearded brother. You would be impressed.
He's he's our Sith. He's one of our main Siths on this channel.
Nothing wrong with
He
that.
is. All right.
I mean, we do have a lot of paladins or Jedi here, so.
Red Blade for life.
So what was our next
We know you're
topic? I
Seth.
totally forgot.
Boom! Look how organized Metz is. She got it up there.
Boom.
With the Star Wars lettering tonight too. Nice.
I know I do have some Star
Nice.
Wars font on this computer.
That's nice.
2023 predictions.
Good.
Do you guys think Marvel's gonna get their head out of their ass this year?
Yes.
I hope so. That'd be nice. Maybe DC will get better movies.
This year?
Maybe.
Yeah. Well,
In 2023?
I'm hoping.
I did hear rumors that Gal
want DC to
Gadot,
be better.
Henry Cavill, and Ben Affleck were going to sue DC. I'm not sure how accurate that
I
is.
hope
Oh
so.
my gosh.
Because
Wow.
they were locked into contracts and turned parts away because they were in contract with DC, and now they're like, DC's like that. They're like, you made us lose out on
Aw,
money and
James.
parts. So
wow.
maybe a
I-
bearded sister, since I can't really grow a beard. I can
I
grow a
just-
beard
I
and the
don't-
hair on my legs for a beard.
James,
Wow.
I'll systematically trim my sides off and build a beard for you.
Oh gosh.
That is brotherhood.
This is how you have true husband. This is how
I'll
you
shave
know
my
it's a
head and you can
husband.
take that hair. No.
I mean, oh wait,
I mean, it's Hasbro's. That's
That
how
is
you
the-
know.
I was gonna say that is the
family.
true society of Hasbros right there.
I'm
exactly.
so proud of my
Hasbro
boys.
beers. I know.
just avoid any hairs that are curly there, James.
Oh, jeez.
They're all-
Thomas said no, he does not think Marvel will get their head out of their ass.
That's funny. Are you sure that's what Tom? He said no. Marvel will not get their meaning getting their head out of their ass. Are you sure that's what that
Well, it
means?
could have been. I mean, it could have been for the DC.
It could have
one,
been
but
for
James
DC
says,
too.
James says DC has 4 movies.
And I bet you only one of those would be good.
Shazam too.
You know what? Blue Beetle, though. I'm kind of. That's
It's-
looking.
It's probably
Shazam
too
2
overhyped.
sounds great.
It's probably
Yeah.
too overhyped, quite honestly.
And as long as it's not Ezra Miller in the Flash, and they actually did
It's still him.
Gordon. Oh God.
Oh, Grant Gustin?
Yeah, Grant. They do Grant Gustin. It'd be a great movie.
It would be the
But
best movie
Ezra
ever.
Miller, awful. I don't know why they didn't just get Grant Gustin, because he is the Flash.
He is,
Meh.
yeah. Hashtag Forza's Flash.
Force's Flash.
Just like Stephen Amell will always be my Arrow.
Yes,
Will always be Green Arrow.
absolutely.
He is.
Fantastic
He is
Arrow.
Oliver Queen. I'm sorry. He is.
And
I
Jensen
got so used
Ackles
to, I
will
got
be
so
the
used
Red
to
Hood.
Justin Hartley because I watched Smallville.
He showed up actually in Crisis. He
Mhm,
actually
he
does
did.
show up. Yeah, amazingly. I was amazed because I was like, "What?" And so did Tom Willis.
Mhm.
Tom Willis. Yeah, he did too.
Tom Wells.
I-
And so did Kevin
Tom
Conroy.
Willis. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, he did. Okay, so when when Crisis actually showed up that they were hinted doing it, I was literally screaming. I was on my bed, jumping up and down and screaming. Like I was
That's
like,
so
"Yes,
cute.
Crisis is coming! Oh my God, Crisis on Infinite!" Because I'm a DC fanatic.
That is the best thing ever.
Yeah, so that was me. I was like, yes. And then Kevin Conroy. Shows
Oh
up as
my
Batman. And I'm
god.
like, and Oliver Queen dying was the saddest thing ever. I cried. I actually cried. I was crying. It was sad.
Oh, Thomas was saying the
Oh.
Marvel knock in their head out of their ass.
Oh,
I think,
okay.
I think I really think they will. I really think that
I hope so.
Ant-Man and the Wasp and Quantumania we're going to see their next true path leading up to the next Avengers movie.
Well,
think
I
this
mean,
is the
okay, to be
start.
fair though, if it's Ant-Man, it's going to be probably good because you got this stellar cast of characters and they don't fuck around.
Well, I mean, we're getting Loki season 2. I think we're going to see
Mm-hmm.
all those groundwork
Matt, I agree.
that Phase 4 is just leading to that we just don't understand yet.
Right.
Michael Bay
those-
does not need to do another Transformers movie. Let's give it to somebody else who can do it better.
But it's Beast Wars. I need Beast Wars.
Oh, we need to do a Beast Wars watch. That's what we need. We need Beast Wars.
Yeah, I think it's
in our
called
lives.
Rise of the Beast or something, right?
Yes.
Oh my god! I
Yeah.
can't believe
I
they
mean,
did Beast Wars.
it's Optimus Primal and Cheetor
Oh.
and
Oh, it's my favorite one. It's my
Rhinox and-
favorite. That was my show, guys. That was my show.
Is that the time period when you guys were growing up?
yes,
Yes,
Mm.
that was our show.
that was our Transformers.
That was like the
That was our
90s, huh?
Transformers.
Yeah.
So
That
good.
was-
It's such a good series too. It's
And then
so
I think that
good.
was one of the first like regular cartoon series that started going over to like computer animation, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was in 3D.
Yes, it was.
It was.
That and Reboot.
Yeah, me too, Matt. Me
Yeah,
too.
Reboot. Oh my
God,
god, what a
Reboot.
shitty show that was.
Reboot. My son loved that show. The old one from like the 90s.
They had an
See, I
even
didn't
better
watch
episode.
Reboot, but whenever I could, it would be Batman and it would be Beast Wars and Sailor Moon. Those are like my big shows growing up in the 90s.
In Reboot, they went to a cabin in the woods where a guy had a chainsaw for a hand. Come on. They had-
What? Really?
I think that's,
Yeah.
that's
Ash
part of your
shows
personal
up in
fetishes.
Reboot?
That has nothing to
That's
do with
amazing.
whether it's a good goddamn cartoon.
Even now, when I stream and I'm gaming or whatever, you
Yes.
can actually catch me sometimes humming the Doug theme. I'm
Oh
like,
my
you
I could do voices from that show and nobody knows what it is, and it just screws me up.
Okay.
I would.
We
know.
actually, nobody even noticed, but we were doing that in harmony for a moment
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And
yeah,
all of the music from that show was all done by mouth,
yes.
like all of it.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, why wouldn't you? Especially coming off of Where in the World's Carmen San Diego.
Oh,
Where in the
jeez.
David
world
K was a
is
great
Carmen
Megatron fan, one
Sandiego?
says.
Oh, absolutely.
Been around the world with
I miss Doug.
you. Anyway.
Yes.
Oh, I love it. Oh, pork chop.
Oh, and
Yeah.
Speaking of
pork
Megatron, I'm
chop.
very excited. So I got to today. I didn't get a Christmas gift from my son's mom, so she asked me what I wanted today, and I was like, "Wow, I can actually choose my gift." So I got to choose something that I've wanted, but I wouldn't have bought for myself. I had her order me the Soundwave helmet.
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh.
Love
awesome.
Soundwave.
Yeah.
We're all nerds. We're
Yes,
all
we
nerds
are.
here.
Well,
Oh,
you know
my
that's
God,
kind of what this channel is.
So what else are we predicting here for
Oh.
2023?
My
BYL
final-
gets huge.
There you go.
Woohoo!
Horror movie wise, I think it's gonna be a big year for horror movies as well, like 2022 was.
Why do you think this year will be any different than any other year?
Oh, 2022 was an amazing year for horror movies. Probably one of the best in 40 years.
Really?
Oh yeah. There's so many good movies that came out. Like we're making a list of top 5 and bottom 5 for the podcast, and we're having a hard time picking them.
Wow.
Jeez,
Wow.
what did I miss?
I must have missed a lot of good horror movies.
You know
this
what?
year.
It
Yeah.
seems like they go through like periods where like I don't know, like you'll have like 3 or 4 year stretches where all the horror movies are just shitty, and then you get turned off to them, and then you don't realize when they start getting better again.
It's about the start of every decade is
Yeah.
when that curve kind of comes into play. Like, you start in the 80s with Freddy and Jason and stuff like that. Then by the end of it, it's all comedy and they're all parodies of themselves at that point in time. And then you get like New Nightmare comes out at the beginning of the year. You get Predator 2 in 1990, and you start getting the heavier horror movies again. Jacob's Ladder.
Yeah, ooh,
I guess
Ladder,
so. I
holy
mean, I
crap.
guess you did get Alien 3 in 91, and then at the end of the 90s, you got Resurrection. So I guess.
Yeah, so they become just a
Suppose.
parody of themselves, but
Only seen
especially
Alien
especially TV shows.
Alien is so good.
Yeah,
It's only what I've
especially-
seen.
yeah, TV shows. They're doing a Crystal Lake TV show for prequel to
Interesting.
Friday the 13th. They're doing an Alien TV show, another Alien movie.
These
We're probably
must
getting another season 3, probably of Chucky. It's so I mean,
Oh, of course.
we're getting the new Exorcist. We have good stuff coming up, man.
But it's all remakes of other shit. That it sounds like.
I don't say remakes, but just continuations of slashers. Slashers are coming back, and but then we have all A24 production stuff that comes out too. A24,
I'm hoping that I get our horror movie made and that it actually is really good.
Leo says Fright Night 1984.
I was like, yes,
Fright
Night.
Night 84. Fright Night's fantastic.
I just want to do a movie at a point where Aubrey is in a white dress with a knife, blood on her dress, blood on the knife, and just walking like, hi.
Hi.
Maybe licks the knife.
Turn it into Carrie and shit. Pig blood dripping from her face.
See,
I love that Bess is the one who got that.
I just imagine, especially what we're discussing in our movie that Ryan, that the hooded figures, that one of them will have a laugh like Ark, and it'll be a giveaway to his character.
Homage to Ark.
This is the laugh of a serial killer.
I mean, if you could get John into that, or oh my god, the laugh of a serial killer.
Big bowl of cereal.
Well, just imagine you're just out in the street and it's an empty street and just hear that laugh coming from somewhere behind like a house or a bush.
Like gives him away every time.
And then all of a sudden, the stone Seth Rogen walks out, chainsaw in hand.
I want Aubrey in that shot I mentioned, but also like singing a creepy kids song.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Who was I just talking to the other night? There is nothing more creepy than hearing a children's voice in the middle of the night.
Especially if you don't have a kid.
Yeah. I don't know that doorbell lady was pretty scary compared to my kids I had.
Have you ever seen Evil Dead the musical?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Like I listened to
there's
it
a
first,
musical.
and then
It's
my
really
husband
amazing.
and I took two friends about an hour away, and we went and saw it in person. And they actually have a
good?
splash zone,
Mm-hmm.
so
Oh,
they
wow.
give people ponchos for the fake blood that squirts out. It was so awesome.
Oh, gross.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's gross, but it was
so
awesome
much
too,
fun.
and it has great music.
Oh yeah.
So
I
like
bet.
it's like cabin in the woods, ooh, cabin in the woods. Yeah, it is like it sounds very like 50s.
Like Little Rock. It's like Little Shop of Horror.
Yes.
Yes,
I've
yes,
seen-
it's a
I've
very
seen-
good
I love it.
comparison.
I've seen 3 musicals live: Little Shop of Horrors,
Yes,
Evil Dead
Leo.
musical,
In the
and
dark. Yes, that could be
Sweeney
very
Todd.
creepy. Sweeney Todd. Okay,
I've
Sweeney
seen
Todd.
Todd once.
Sideways. So there's a YouTuber called Sideways, and he has an amazing analysis of Sweeney Todd's music, which is just so fantastic. I would definitely take a look at it. It's great. Like the music it's a work of genius. Truly.
You guys know who Patrick Wilson is?
Yes.
Yes, I love Patrick Wilson.
He's an amazing voice.
He does. Well, he did.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the only. Okay, so to be fair,
The only one in
he's the
Phantom.
only voice in Phantom that I actually liked, that I thought had any real talent.
Yeah, I mean, I think Emmy's she was young, so her voice
She's
hadn't
untrained,
matured.
very untrained, but she was. Yeah, but I thought she was all right.
I mean, she was
untrained,
some
though.
trained, but she was just not trained
wait,
enough. She was very young.
Wait, and actually, Minnie Driver's voice is fantastic.
her
She
real
actually,
voice.
and her real voice is fantastic.
Yes,
and
it
she's
is
actually
beautiful.
trained. Yes.
Did Renee Fleming do her voice for that? I don't think it was Renee Fleming. Like that she dubbed. I can't remember who it was.
No, I think it got, I think it
But
got,
yeah, Patrick Wilson's voice is like butter.
Yeah,
Versus the new
and the
Paul
guy that
Newman.
played the Phantom was awful. Gerard Butler's voice was awful.
Oh.
It was so bad. I hated it. I was like, how dare you like desecrate the Phantom's voice?
They went more for like aesthetic and looks rather than voice for him, and that was hard because the Phantom is. I know we're totally off topic. The Phantom's supposed to be mesmerizing in that sense.
Yeah, he's supposed to have the voice of an angel and the face of a monster. Fuck you, movie.
Well, I mean, they got the.
Fuck you.
I'm sorry.
I hate that movie.
Lon Chaney.
I absolutely hate that
my
movie.
Phantom.
Lon
Yeah, I
Chaney.
do love Lon Chaney. Oh, I do love Lon
And
Chaney.
there's no.
But I'm
speaking
sorry,
role.
but Michael Crawford is absolutely my Phantom. Sorry.
Speaking
Phantom
of which,
forever.
I heard this is kind of on top of this topic, but I heard Universal Studios, I think Florida, is opening up their Universal Monsters Land.
Oh, that's awesome.
So like all the classic monsters, like the Mummy and Frankenstein and all that shit.
Actually,
Are you
Tony,
into the
if you
classics?
go ahead,
Sorry. Are you into the classic horror movies?
Oh, that was another 2023 goal, is to do my other horror sleeve, which is all going to be classic Universal monsters.
Ooh.
You should do it. You should do a breakdown of Cabin in the Woods, the movie,
Oh yeah, I love
because
that.
there's so many callbacks, like to
Oh,
so many
there's
different
tons.
monsters.
There's tons.
It's so good.
I would love to do horror movie analysis.
Do horror movies?
We
ever
do. We
do horror
can.
movies ever do? We got to
Matt, we can.
we can do whatever. We can do what we want.
Let's do it.
Do they ever do like Easter eggs in horror movies?
All the time.
Oh
Really?
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
definitely.
All the
Like
time.
the same way that you see them in like Marvel movies, like
A good-
callbacks to other
like-
things.
Yes.
A good example, Van, is in, I believe it was Cabin in the Woods. They'll do like a split second, like a few second scene
Mhm.
from a video game. That was
Or
like a famous
from-
scene in the video game, and you're like,
Yeah.
"Oh crap! It's like one from the game." I think it was Fear
Or
or something
they'll
like that.
self-reference another one, or yeah, they do it all the time.
Oh, all the time. They always watch horror.
Man, we
movies
just got to
together.
watch some horror movies.
And Jason
I know.
is in Manhattan. Is it Jason? Which one? Jason movie is it? Freddy comes out, grabs him, and pulls him down
Jason.
into hell.
That's Jason Goes to Hell.
Jason goes to hell. Sorry, of course I should have noticed. Dude,
What's the one where they
Freddy
pull him
pulls
to
him into
hell?
hell. Should have done that one.
Like
That was a cat.
a good example
my
of
cat
Easter
bite,
eggs.
sorry.
A good example of Easter eggs in horror movies is you always show a horror movie in your movie to show that you're scarier than them. So they started this feud. Actually, Evil Dead did with Wes Craven. So
Oh.
and he Wes Craven was showing that his stuff was scarier, and he like a ripped up movie from like Jaws and one of his, like The Hills Have Eyes. So in Evil Dead, in the basement, they have a ripped up poster of The Hills Have Eyes. So then in Nightmare on Elm Street, they're watching Evil Dead on the TV.
Right,
So
right.
then in the shack in Evil Dead 2, they have Freddy Krueger's claw hanging down.
Yes, they
Oh,
do. Yeah,
snap.
you're right.
snap.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh! Wow, I totally didn't even realize that until you were talking about that. I'm like, yes, because I remember going, is that?
We should
Yeah.
do I don't know if there's
glove?
something we could do on our Patreon or something, but we should do like a group movie watch thing together.
Yes.
Oh, we got a
absolutely.
bunch of movies. Graveyard, you and I were talking about having, what was it? Advent Children is one of our watch.
Yes, Avid Children.
Oh,
Advent
Advent
Children.
Children is great.
Have not
Oh
seen
my-
that.
It's
God.
The
fantastic.
music,
It's-
okay, the music is so fantastic. Nobuo Uematsu, just I love his.
Oh,
his
he wrote the
interview
music
of
for
it.
it. Oh,
he
I
wrote the
love
music.
him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And his whole thing was to get. Okay, maybe I won't spoil it for anybody.
And I've got the special edition
but there's
of it too.
But there's the music all has a point that it's going to.
Yep.
Mm.
It all has a yes, and
So
it's
it's integral
amazing.
to the movie.
It's,
Art,
yes,
do you have strong reactions to horror movies?
Who, me?
Yes.
Oh, dude, I just told you how I was with tattoos, dude.
So, like, what I really want to do
I am a
is
little
just
girl
have
when
a
it comes
camera
to
pointed at
anything
you for
squeamish.
specific moments in a movie,
I'm-
and then highlight all those certain moments.
Oh my god, dude, I'll be like this most of the movie.
I
I'll
mean,
smack you with-
I'll be all
the
Cyclops.
the only times I have any real friends in movies is with zombie stuff.
You don't like zombies?
I
And
struggle
my
with
nyctophobia.
horror
And when I have
movies.
nyctophobia. certain
No,
points that
we
gets triggered, and it
definitely,
gets me
yeah.
really weirded out.
Here's your prediction for this channel:
Yes.
horror movie reviews and skits.
Yes, you will be doing skits
Yeah.
more.
Yes.
And voice acting, because that's gonna
Yes.
be
I'm
a
trying to
thing
figure
for
out
us.
what to do.
I was gonna say
we've
we
been
have a
talking about
first.
shorts, and I've been thinking like I need to figure out what to do. Some kind of shorts with this puppet.
What you
Oh
need
my
to do
God.
is have your Darth Kermit review Star Wars properties.
Yes,
I
that
kinda-
would be
you know what-
so
That would be
fun.
very
One
good.
thing fun too is I kind of know how to use it. I'd have to refresh with the tutorial that I have saved, but Adobe Animate,
And
where
and
I
Leo,
could like make an
by the
animate
way,
shorts with the puppet,
sorry.
like draw him.
Ooh. I think
By
that
the
would be
way,
very good.
Leo
Very
did
good
say something
indeed.
really great about Patrick Wilson, is that he's the new
Mhm.
Paul Newman. I think that's actually that's a really insightful
Yeah,
thing there.
I agree.
I actually really like Patrick Wilson. In all of the
Conjuring.
all the horror, oh my gosh, when they play Loretta and Ed Warren, all of those movies, he's
Yes,
fantastic.
Conjuring.
Like
Yeah.
the Conjuring, all the Conjuring style movies, and the ones where he plays
He
Ed Warren.
is.
He's so likable, and I've read so many of those books, and Ed is definitely like really likable in the books that they've written, and he plays him really well.
He's one of the few actors that when I watch want to be whoever's love interest he is.
Yeah, I could see that.
I don't feel
He's
that way
just
about many.
he's just so lovely. He's just a lovely. You could tell he's like a really kind human being too in real life.
Mm-hmm.
He's like Jason David Frank. Like Jason David Frank was a really kind human being in real life.
Very much so.
Yeah, like so many people were just so sad. It's been a real thing. Anyway, yeah. Wow.
I just sent Graveyard, and I can't tell if I have them all, but I have 5 escape room games on my computer.
I'm so excited for Wednesday, Matt. I'm so excited.
Yeah, so Aubrey and I are
going
to play the Paynes Creek Killings, which is by EQ Studios. It's a chiller, slower, like kind of like a detective game. You're a journalist arriving to meet a private detective, but there's like no sign of them. But you find their car with the door open, and the town has been abandoned, and you kind of and do your own investigation of everything. And the EQ Studios are now having a new game coming up called Scene Investigators, where you're actually being taught to investigate a scene, like to figure out like who done it. And
yes,
their
Pele
Kickstarter's
was.
going. They have the Kickstarter hasn't started, but they have a link to it so you can follow it to know when it starts.
Yes, Pele just passed away, and yes, he was from all accounts a really great human being as well.
I'm
Barbara
excited
Walters
for the
passed away,
EQ. Hopefully, they'll be out here for our con.
Yeah, we'll see. We invited them as like an informational booth vendor or to do like a gaming panel.
Really? That's
kind of
so
thing.
cool.
Yeah, EQ. Yeah, they're in Las Vegas, so they're not terribly far. So hopefully they can get here for it. We'll see.
It's Say Wong, Leo. Say Wong.
So, what about you, Forrest? What predictions you got for 2023?
Yes, sir.
What? Aside from the astounding success of Kyber Cave for all the freaking work that we're putting into it.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise. Okay, so yeah, I do want to see a couple comic companies, including I also kind of want to see Star Wars get their heads out of their asses.
Hey, they're starting to.
It's getting there. I think Mandalorian season 3 is going to be another head turner because I've been waiting on that for a long freaking time.
Do you know that the next slated right now, oddly with all the shakeup in Star Wars, the next slated project is supposed to be a movie after the sequels. And they've even brought in Daisy Ridley.
Yeah,
really, she's back in, and they're talking about doing some retcons, and remaking her, where it's Palpatine's son and her mother, who was the daughter of Do you remember in Obi-Wan, if you guys watch the Obi-Wan series, Obi drops a line about having a brother?
Yes.
That line was a seed to later retconning Rey as a Kenobi slash
Palpatine.
So she's actually part of. They're going to change it up to where she's part of both bloodlines.
Oh my gosh!
And this is so they're starting to make little changes that have been approved by Lucas and Filoni, and Lucas is coming in to do more of the writing. They're saying in the future. Yeah, hopefully.
Say-Won's right. Yeah, she needs to leave.
Yeah, she's. I feel like she's done a lot of destruction to Star Wars and the fan base as it is.
God.
Although I love Rogue One. Still gotta say it's one of my favorite Star Wars movies.
I mean, Rogue One is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Also,
when main characters I
still
love don't make it,
Yeah.
I bawl my eyes out. I was dying at the end of that movie.
And
Yeah.
don't watch horror movies.
I will say,
That's not quite the same for me. I don't get an emotional connection to people in horror movies. I don't get an emotional connection.
why don't they let it go, Andor?
Hey, so
there
Leo
you go,
says
Andor.
Andor is fantastic. What do you guys think? Did you guys? The fan base was really divided about that this year about Andor. First off, did everybody here watch Andor? Or did
No.
Graves didn't?
I can give my
I
I can give thoughts on it that aren't spoilery
I don't
if
care.
you'd like. But
Go ahead and spoil it. I don't care, and I'm not gonna watch it. So I'm not worried about
Let
it.
me ask you why? Is it because there's no lightsabers?
No, it's because Rogue One was a piece of shit movie, and everything that comes from Rogue One is a piece of shit movie.
son
So
of
I'm
a
not
bitch.
watching Rogue One or anything having to do with
Oh
Rogue One, 'cause
my
Rogue One was a piece of shit movie.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Wow. Okay, Beat Sack. That's a
no, everyone's allowed to have their opinions as long as
And
you don't
that's
shit
true.
on the person for like having a different opinion. That's all that matters.
Thank you, Mommy, for defending me.
What?
Thank you, Mommy, for defending
Oh,
me.
you're welcome. I mean, like I enjoyed Rogue One. I've only seen
I
it
really enjoyed
once.
it.
Yeah,
Andor,
we
I
still
love.
let- we
I
still
love
let Audrey
Diego.
come
I love
around.
Diego Luna and stuff. So that's like I kind of biased because I've loved Diego Luna ever since Dirty Dancing Havana Nights, which is a different thing. What the flip was that? Something
happened?
cracked in my room.
Apparently, the ghost went from Forza's house to
Oh,
Met's
snaps.
house. and-
For what I heard,
Finally left.
from what I
might
heard
be
of a
back.
majority of fans who did and did not enjoy it was because the show had a very different feel than any other Star Wars show. There's no like mythical force, there's no sabers, there's none of that kind of a story. I think on its own, it was a very good writing and story, and the acting was wonderful. I just I think in a when are we solving room 4, James? I just think writing and TV itself, even if it's not Andor specifically, but just writing and TV has come so far. And
I'm
so
having
long.
really mixed emotion about what Leo is saying here.
Yes.
Andor
Andor
is
is for
for
grown-ups.
Star Wars.
Star Wars
Oh.
are for
I'm,
kids.
very-
Damn,
I'm
I guess
very,
I'm
I'm
not
very
very
I
conflicted
think
with
I
that
think it's
sentence.
more the level of grittiness and realism.
That's what I
Well,
think he's trying to
isn't it-
say.
Sometimes
Isn't it more like I want to say terrorist, but guerrilla warfare?
Yes.
Right.
That's what I've heard. Yeah.
It's just
Also,
different
okay.
tactics.
Speaking, I'm sorry, I'm changing the subject really quick. Speaking of Star Wars and all that, so and so we're gonna go to Kenobi for a minute. So my friend Karsten showed me this series on YouTube called Larry. It's interesting.
Larry?
Larry. It's called Larry. It's Star Wars Larry. It's basically so it's like a redubbing of all of the lines from like the prequels and Kenobi, and it's freaking hilarious. So instead of lightsaber duels, they have dance fighting. So like they make it so it's like they're straight
Wow.
up dance offs. It's hilarious and it works really well, but it's also awful at the same time. I'm like, I don't know how to feel about this, but it's hilarious. So that would be something that we are gonna have to watch. I'm gonna have to show you guys what
Yes.
I was showed to. And this just is like a taste of my friend Carson because it says it all.
Well,
like, oh boy.
but you've watched the bad lip reading, right?
Yes, I know
Yeah.
exactly what. Yeah, it's basically like that. It's just really
Right.
fun.
I mean, seagulls are attacking.
James, why are you not in stream? Just get your butt in here.
Yeah, first I was gonna say the same thing, and secondly, we literally talked about that like on this episode, James.
Graveyard,
Yeah,
I have a
dumbass.
question for you.
Yes.
Do you do Android or iPhone?
Android.
Okay. Because James here talks about like doing a real escape room when Force is here in April.
Yeah.
And I do know of one in my town, at least, that I've done. And I was like, maybe I'd ask for permission. Can we FaceTime with a friend who's unable to come? And I was like, but he'd have to have an iPhone.
You can
The
still
I have an
crackle as I
Android.
hear friends
I
call
have
it.
an Android. He can.
you can
if he
use
has an Android, I can
Discord.
FaceTime.
Discord?
Discord.
Yeah, Discord. I can
Shenanery.
I can get phone. I can get the face on my phone too. Anyways, yeah.
There's a fun little like tattoo or a sticker to make. Kyber Cave Shenanery.
Shenanigans.
Kyber Cave.
The shenanery.
It's also
Shenanery.
Shenanery.
Kyber
Kyber Cave fuckery.
KCAD. Yeah, I was gonna say it's the ADHD, except it's Kyber Cave ADHD. Or, Kyber Cave.
My phone too.
You know what? I was gonna
Like
actually.
mother, like son.
Wait, wait, wait. Oh, my son has my phone.
Well,
I have this
Oh, God, you
the
guys.
old one on.
it-
But you know what? I was gonna actually ask you guys because I had seen on a different program. I'd seen Aaron and Graveyard hold up their phones with the stickers. I was gonna ask you guys to get pictures of those because I wanted to do like a compilation picture of all the different. I've had lots of people show me their phones or their water bottles that had.
Okay, hold it up
KC
and move
stickers in it.
screenshot.
Yeah.
I unfortunately don't have them yet, but I where my
We need
Kyber
to
Cave
get you a
stickers are.
sticker, and then
Yeah, I
hopefully-
need to get a sticker.
I'm hoping
Wait,
by the end of the
Force,
month.
hold it up
Force.
and do
Oh,
a
okay,
screenshot.
I'm hoping by the end of the game. That's,
Okay.
I have the
I-
only
I-
distance nerding Mountain Dew there is as well.
That's spectacular.
Yeah, there you go. I have a bunch of distant learning stickers though, so
Yes,
they're all like on my mirror and stuff.
Well, I mean, in fairness,
for you
Menzo,
guys.
I did it to my phone because I saw you did it, and then I had Forrest do it to his.
Yeah, I owe Graveyard for that one.
And I have this one ready for whenever I get a new phone.
Woohoo, and we'll hopefully by the end of January we'll have KCP stickers available.
Yay!
Go.
Okay, we're starting to get on the merch, guys.
We are. I had to wait. I
Seriously?
had Mezzo put out the message that it was going to be to, like around the end of January because we
Yeah.
had to get our logos and stuff together. I've got to find a screen printer that I actually like around here. I've gone through like 2 or 3 screen printers and I haven't been happy with the quality that I've been getting. So I'm trying to find a good screen printer. But
I mean, it doesn't
by the
help.
end
I
of
have
this
one in
month-
town.
what was that?
I said I know someone in my town that does it because they do all the brewery shirts.
Yeah, well, I would like to find one closer to my town.
I know.
James, spoiler alert, I guess everyone dies in that. So
Yeah,
yeah,
you should totally get on here. What are you doing?
yeah, we got like 10
Get in
minutes left
here.
anyways.
know.
You can at least
Like-
promote your shit.
Yes, come here and at least
Come
promote.
and
this community
promote.
here, brother.
Yeah.
Come on,
I'm
Hasbro,
not
get
used
in
to
here.
Photoshop on this computer.
Everything just went
Anyway.
quiet.
Yeah.
I
This
know,
is
it's
the
crickets. It's like
EF
crickets.
Hutton moment.
Oh, Forrest,
I'm focused.
Your
So,
package
what
should be
other
there.
what other serious 2023 predictions do we have besides all the other ones?
I think Forrest is going to have an awesome gaming machine on
Hells
January
yeah.
2nd.
I'm so
That's
ready.
awesome.
Wow.
My beard is
Awesome.
ready.
My,
My beard is ready.
that's gonna be one of those merch.
My beard is
slides.
ready.
My
Yeah,
beard is ready.
that's
He's getting
we have
morning
to write
beard
write
over
that
the
down,
idea.
guys. That's gonna be a merch idea. My
morning
is
beard.
ready.
Oh,
Man.
you need to
Man.
you need to see
And beard in the chair.
you
Beard
need
in
to see
chair
the
on.
commercial script that I wrote up for Beard in the Chair.
Oh,
God.
we
I
need
can't
more
wait.
commercials,
I
too.
can't wait to voice act that out. Oh my god, that's
We
gonna
need
be so
we need
fun.
a couple people to be involved with that to be
Yeah,
Woo.
absolutely.
And next year, by the time next year, I promise, Matt, I will get that song finished.
Oh,
Sorry, it's taking so long.
Beard
but it
in the
will be
chair.
worth
Is that
it.
the latest BYL release? Beard in the chair.
No.
Ooh.
This is a special
Got
song.
your
thing
beard
that I've
in
been
the
doing
chair.
for for Matt.
I mean, I have a certain song in my head when you see beer in the chair, but something in the box.
Got a beer.
Right. That's what I was just.
You know, I
Everybody's
could-
got a beard in the chair.
I can
Yeah.
hear Beard in the Chair to the tune of Believe It or Not. The beard in the chair. I'm walking on air.
Wow.
It's like it's a dick in a box.
Yeah, that. Oh, Matt,
You in the chair.
that was so late. That's so.
I know.
late,
I'm making
Delayed.
something.
Force, it's
Sorry.
if you're stuck in a game, call the beer in the chair.
Mhm.
Call your beard in the chair. James says the future of Star Wars is not movies, it's series.
Yeah,
I
that's
agree.
I agree.
Yes,
I
absolutely.
don't know. I like with Marvel, like I really liked WandaVision. I really liked some of the earlier stuff where they were able, like I think with the series, they're able to flesh out the characters more as opposed to just trying to do everything in a little 2-hour little window. I hope all Star Wars doesn't go to series. I like that big feeling going to the theater and seeing on a huge screen and enjoying it with a lot of other people in the theater.
Well, I do love that with the series that they are doing, they are making them much more cinematic, almost like a movie, but yet you're able to have it very fleshed out and well done. I do like that aspect of it because, and I think the reason why they're able to do it is because so many people have really big TV screens now, so they can make it almost like a theater experience. So
Yes.
I think that's probably where are your stickers? Oh my God,
nice.
With
I love it.
picture of Will Riker on the side. That's great.
Bill Riker,
Will
where's
says
your
get
sticker?
your stickers. Yeah.
I just threw it
Riker's
together
asking.
very quick.
Yeah.
I love it.
Riker is asking you where are your stickers.
We would have
No,
more
he loves-
stickers.
He loves
Now
Kyber
you make
Cave
me want to
stickers like he
Photoshop
loves
Riker.
his son.
Like, where are you?
I love it.
I
All
love
right.
the way he will
I'm
sat in the chair.
slowly corrupting people and becoming more. This is great.
I love when
Come
Riker
join us during the dark side.
like goes to sit on a chair and he like lifts his leg over it and then sits. He doesn't
Riker-
like
the
Actually,
Riker
you know,
sit.
you know that actually is because he actually had a back injury when he was in the army.
Oh really? I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
Jonathan Frakes, and that's actually because he has a very stiff back. Yeah, so that's why he sits that way.
Well, his
Okay.
leg lift is very iconic.
It is.
It is absolutely, and he was actually casted to be the sex icon of the show, which is true because he became that way. But the eye candy, but
Oh,
he is
Sam
that.
Wong has a 14. I want a 14 so bad because my phone has issues, but like phones are really expensive.
Well, if they have the small eye in front of them, yes, they are.
But no one expected that
Oh, shit.
that Patrick Stewart would become really the sex icon of TNG.
Oh, Riker got it when he got his beard. That's where he became definitely second.
Yes,
Whether
absolutely.
you have
The sex
Android
appeal.
or iPhone, when you're using one for a long time and you've paid for some apps, you feel like you can't really switch,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that makes
Like
sense.
I use my phone as a second camera at my church and I paid for the app to do that. So I
Oh,
feel like
wow.
I can't just switch over to
Oh yeah.
Droid.
That
Droid.
is so
That's more
weird because
expensive.
I just get the camera app automatically on mine.
No. To see as a camera on OBS. Like
Oh.
OBS doesn't automatically see it as a camera. It doesn't read it at all. You have to do a plugin, but the app on the phone to make that happen cost $16.
Oh wow!
And so I feel like
Okay.
I can't just switch over to get it. I feel like I need to get the same kind of operating system. And one of the
Yeah,
reasons
so you
Apple is
switched
so
over.
expensive is because they have like private security apparently, and that's why they're like
Yep.
so expensive.
Yeah,
and
obsolescence.
yeah, but like, and I can't. Apparently, we're not gonna ever do like the monthly payment plan thing. So,
Mm.
we want to buy it outright. But like, when you are basic, not really
Yes.
making a whole lot of money. $900 to $1,100 is a lot. You can't just have that lying around.
Mhm.
So,
Yep.
all right, predictions. Van, do you have predictions, sir?
Oh man.
Let's make you feel all big and proper. Let's get your face on the stage. Tell us your predictions.
You know what? I don't know. I hate to be like the downer, but I'm actually a little bit worried about this coming year. and I'm worried that other people aren't worried.
I'm
What's the
worried.
specific?
Well, like I don't know, we're having our economic turn. The housing markets are obviously down and everything, but price of food has gone up. All of our costs of living have gone up, and I haven't really seen people make lifestyle changes yet.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a feeling it's gonna smack people in the face when it does happen. When we start, it's the recession. When we start having like certain foods that are not available on the shelves, when people were toilet paper hoarding and all that, I have a feeling we're gonna have a couple of those months here in this year. But you know what's kind of scary? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like we're almost on the verge of civilization changing. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the pandemic fucked so many people up in different ways, in that like a lot of people realize, why am I going to these shitty jobs? Why am I going to these low-end jobs? And they're either switching careers, or they're starting their own businesses, or they're just, opting out of the system altogether. I mean, just in the last 5 years, how many people have I seen, or how many new YouTube channels have I seen about camper life? You know what I mean? And people that are now living in their vehicles as a lifestyle.
Well, that's because of the housing. That's because housing is so hard to acquire. Really hard.
Housing is so hard
It's
to
gotten
acquire.
because it's gotten
Prices,
so up.
Renting is
Things are
hard.
gonna. Yeah, everything has gone up so much that
You make
it's so
3
for
times the
art-
amount of rent just
Yeah.
to qualify for an apartment.
Right. Well, and
Yep.
that's the other thing. They were saying that we're at an unprecedented time in history, at least in American,
We might be worse than we might have the things to get back into an even greater depression than we did in the 1930s.
Right. Well, typically what happens is when you have a lot of housing, then the apartments are hard to get. Or when you have a lot of apartments, the housing is hard to get. We're at a time where both are openly available and nobody can figure out why, other than it's just too damn expensive anymore. Nobody can afford it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. I have a feeling this is going to be kind of a rough year for a lot of people. But I am hoping it's kind of one of those things where maybe we start to reshape society. Maybe we start to look at, the upper 1%, and do they really need all of that, and start divvying some of that shit out. Did you know in California they're actually talking about trying to do reparations right now?
Mm-mm.
$200,000 per person.
For reparations for what?
For people of color.
That's awesome.
$200,000 per person. Can you imagine how much that's going to cost the state of California?
It's going to cost a lot, but if you go and tax the 1%, it might help.
Well, yeah,
He
except
was
for the
having to
1%.
Google reparations, so I'm like, what the fuck is he doing?
Except for that
my
1% is left California.
Sorry, son.
Yeah, except we're not going to have Barack Obama that's going to help us get it back in shape.
Right, so I feel
at
like
least
we have a
somewhat.
lot of changes coming up this year.
Yeah,
But I know
will
I got
agree.
you guys, and that's all that matters.
Love you too, man.
This is going to be a fantastic year. Sorry, I'm chewing ice. This is going to be a
I
fantastic
thought you were just
year for-
emotional.
I know. I thought he was gonna cry for a second. Like, oh, is he gonna cry on screen?
Just stab the ice to your cheeks and like.
I'm getting a tattoo as we speak. If I ever need to do a dramatic acting scene where I cry, I'll just be getting like a tattoo, like just right off of
screen.
camera.
His tattoo says "Force is coming."
I'm getting that tattooed on my right hand.
Force is coming. It's coming.
The henna.
Yeah, so stopping it. It's coming.
He's coming.
I'm so glad to meet my son.
Oh, just
My
just
son.
fair warning. When I hug, I don't let go. So
Oh, well, I
Aw.
was like, I don't need to drive after getting you.
Well, yeah, so for that prediction, I will say we're going to see the start of like how we did in the 1920s with the Gilded Age and all that. I think that there's going to be a lot of parallels in that.
We shall see. We
Leading
shall
up
see
to
it
the
this
Great
time
Recession.
next year.
Yeah.
Hey, Nez, you know what
Great
we
Recession.
realized
Woo!
before you got on? Who was it?
What?
Say Wong. Damn, that was kind of.
That was great.
Our first KCAD was January 22nd.
That's so cool. So cool.
Yeah.
So
I
that
have
means
2020.
22.
22.
22.
Because KCAD just started this year.
Oh, you mean in general? Okay, because I didn't join till April, so I wasn't sure.
Right. You joined just after.
Well, you've had
yeah.
Kyber Cave Productions for 2 years.
2.5 years, right?
But 2.5 years.
It's just been Saber Rattle for
right, and now you started KCAD in 2022.
Right in January. So
in
KCAD
January.
was our second show on this channel, and then Mets came on, and then God, you guys started what? Like, how long has it been now? 2-3 months that you guys have been doing gaming shows? 2
Yeah,
months?
about that. It was since a certain person left the channel.
God damn it, Say Wong, you were the one that said January 22nd.
You were.
Say Wong, are you back?
We got
Say
split
Are you
personality. Say
trolling
Wong
us?
over here.
Are you trolling us,
hey,
Say Wong?
look. Here's what needs to happen for the birthday of Kyber Cave After Dark. We need to get James on screen and have him eat a McRib, some pickled chicharrones, and drink a Fruit Quake Mountain Dew.
I know, really.
Because he was supposed to do that, but you got stuck with it, right?
Because he owes us that. That's what needs to happen.
He
And I'm going to
does,
bring that
he
up on
does.
Distance Nerding.
He says, I know the first KCAD was during
January
Sack Winter.
7th, 2022.
There we
Oh,
go.
so like next week.
There we
I think
go.
we just went and looked
Oh
at the
my god,
playlist
next
on
week
their-
is our one year show?
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's
Woohoo!
freaking go.
I went and looked at the
That's amazing.
playlist that we have, like since we assign like video playlists.
Right.
I went and looked at After Dark, and the first one's January 7th.
I know the first one was titled Why Are Cosplayers Douchebags?
Oh, that still shows up on my feed too. That's funny.
That's funny. That is really January 2022, not the 22nd. Okay,
Oh, okay.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
that's what
Sorry about that, Say Wong. I love you.
So, brain. So wait. So you actually did your first one on Why Are Cosplayers Douchebags?
The first episode was called Why Are Cosplayers Douchebags? Or no,
I think-
D-bags, because I had to, I had to keep it clean for the kids.
Oh, this was before
Right.
it went to 18. This is before we went to a mature stream. Okay.
Right.
We need to do it.
like my son listening to
a new
unsolicited
one.
dick pics.
That was my first episode.
Oh my gosh.
Well, the
James
Dick
drinking
Pics
the
episode was
soda.
your first?
I'm gonna put it out there right
Yeah.
now.
No.
I
Yeah, dick pic was his first, and that was
Yes.
the first that my son heard too.
Right. And I still
That
think
was
that's our
so
highest
funny.
rated episode on KCAD was the Dick Pics
Oh, that's
episode.
funny.
I will never get out of my head walking. So I have a door right here, there, and I will never get out of my head that I was out there, and I left the show running because I was still kind of new to StreamYard sometimes, and I felt like if I exited the studio because I made it go live, that it would like stop the stream. Oh gosh, don't make me big. Big enough as it is. So I was like, oh no, my son's in there listening to unsolicited dick pic topic, and he's 9 years old. I
Right.
ran to the room and I opened the door, and he's sitting right here, and he just goes, they're saying bad words. And I'm like, I'm so sorry, buddy. I forgot to mute it. He's like, he's a very innocent, sweet little boy and most fun,
No.
silly kid ever.
He ran away when I was over there. He
did. He's a very
he ran.
shy. I forget sometimes how shy he is because he's not shy around me, of course, because I'm mommy. But if he knows you really well, he is outgoing and out there. You're all asking me about the con attendee that tested positive for COVID.
Yeah.
In that episode. Okay.
And I just want to make it clear that Ezra was not the executive producer. I pay for shit around here. He was the director.
My 1 year anniversary will be in April. It'll be like right
Same
after
here.
Force's visit, actually.
Same here, Matt.
It'll be
Same
during.
here.
April
because-
28th is my official 1 year. That was my first show.
Honey,
think
I
mine
will
was
still be
April
there that day.
Oh,
Yeah.
you will. Oh, so we'll have to let go out.
Yeah, the dates have changed. I will be there from April 13th all the way to April.
He didn't tell you he's moving into your house, Mets?
I got a bed right here. So you can
Sorry to not give you the heads up there.
I didn't know you were coming earlier and staying so much longer, and that makes me very happy.
No, I'm not coming any earlier.
Any earlier? Okay.
The fly-in date has not changed, but I'm
okay.
not leaving till the
The
30th.
leaving date as
The leaving date
You're
has
staying
changed.
longer.
Staying longer.
Stay longer.
Stay
Yes,
longer.
say long as the con season starts ramping up again, we will need you as our eyes at the cons. We get Kevin Hogan to tell us what happened after the con happened, but we have Say Wong to tell us while the con is happening.
I have a prediction for this channel for 2023.
Oh,
What's
Forge
that?
is going to overwork himself and die.
No,
Stop that! No.
Yes. No, son.
17 hours of
That
editing.
we will get monetized, and I
Yes.
can finally give these people monetary value for how much I think they're worth and how beautiful they are.
Yay.
Damn,
As
that's
I-
getting really beautiful then.
I really think
You are beautiful with your ring light, and you because
He's
you
just
care.
born with it.
My
Maybe
Riker
he's
beard.
born with it. It is right.
Because you care.
I'm predicting 3 months. I predict we become a real little channel by the time taxes need to be done.
I think we'll blow up with everything that's going on. I honestly think we will. At some point, it will happen.
This is why I'm upping my game
Sounds
on the
cool.
editing and trying to get some other things done on this channel so that I can.
I feel like you're going to be way better at editing than I am.
I can't wait to get started on the editing game because I need to learn anyways.
I mean,
so I
I
know
think
what
in the
I'm
next
doing with
month
films.
they'll be better than I am because they're editing more than I get to.
I mean, we have stuff for you if you want.
Oh, I definitely I got Metzo's plate loaded up for the next month and a half.
Yeah.
With
We're-
February 11th, KyberCon 3, and
Woohoo!
now emailing people, hey, can you come?
I mean, I'll be hopefully starting to post Nuzlocks on here. That'd be great.
This is what I will feel like.
Now in my Nuzlocke, they're pretty funny, aren't they, Forrest?
They are funny.
Yeah.
You
They
and
can
Mel are
be.
adorable on this thing.
Oh, got him. Huh?
My different
What?
colored my eyes.
Oh, crap,
Do you have
my
different-
battery's
do you
dying.
have-
Hold on. let me-
Yeah.
I have
Whatever.
central heterochromia, apparently.
What is it?
2023, Ben gets a better computer prediction.
Oh, shit.
Central? You have central heterochromia?
The
Not
center,
anymore.
you can't see it real well. Here, let me see if I can get closer.
Extreme
Jesus
close up
Christ.
with
Oh,
Metzo.
Oh, okay,
Eyes are
okay.
different
You're like me. Okay.
I'm sorry, aren't we supposed to be going,
What the heck
whoa?
I feel like I'm watching The Clockwork Orange right now.
Didn't they do that in Wayne's World?
Just her
Did you see
eyes.
close-ups? Whoa.
I can't do
Mhm.
that with mine. But I have.
I
have
can make
heterochromia.
one go in. I can make one go in and one stay out. That's always fun. Close up of Metzo, yay.
Sounds
I
love
love
when Shark
it.
cusses
Aw.
sound so emotional.
Mets, your eyes are so beautiful.
Thank you.
You've got such
It's
beautiful.
one of
Alright,
it's
my-
one of the features about myself that I actually like.
Well, we like all the features about yourself.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I meant physically. You know what I'm
Say
saying?
Wong, you're wrong. You're
Wow.
Say Wong,
No,
you're
I don't-
wrong.
I predict
long
that you are
introduction.
wrong.
Oh yes, say Wong. No, he's so wrong. You're so wrong on that. I'm so sorry. That will never be a prediction that is correct.
January
God
1st,
damn.
12:01 a.m.
I mean, I even though I only signed into the Kyber Cave email once, I remember the password for it because I'm good with like those things.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Makes
What's your
sense.
fucking point?
That I'm the one who here to help
Some of
you.
us aren't okay.
That's why I'm here.
That is.
So you're giving the passwords.
You guys always hear me say that like she's the brains of the operation, but if you only knew how true that was.
It's true. She is Kyber Cave mommy, of course.
She's Kyber mommy.
She's Kyber mommy.
Because I love my
Van, let's close this thing out.
Let's rock
Yeah.
and roll.
Let's
All
do
right,
it.
guys.
Let's do it.
You
Is
know how
everybody
we
so
do
sorry?
this. We will have our little round robin here. And let's start with this guy.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yes, so I'm Graveyard. I am co-host of the Mostly Pod at Night. Mostly comes out every Wednesday, wherever you get your podcast. And besides that, you can see me retro alcove with one of these lovely people by my side doing
On
games
Monday nights?
Monday nights. You'll see some snippets from Forza and I doing catch-ups on some games like we did Link Awakening. And you'll probably see me every Thursday in Kyber Cave live gaming as well. Hopefully it
Woohoo.
continues. And Kyber Cave After Dark.
Hey, I wanted to ask you on when you do Alcove, like on your graphics, you have it looks like I think an X and a Y or something like up in the top corner, or maybe they're joysticks and buttons or something. Am I okay?
Do you see that?
I'll have to. I'll go back and find one and
It might have been when I clicked on the screen in OBS that it comes up like the red lines for the X and Y axis. Would be my guess.
Okay, I'll see if I
Sorry.
can find it.
That was
Mr.
involuntary.
Cuddles.
Yeah, let me know if you see that.
All right. Okay, Miss Aubrey.
Hi. So yeah, you've heard me just talk about myself like basically the whole channel. So yeah, I don't really need to. I'm with BYL.
Buy your lightsaber.
Yeah, I do acting. You'll see me in
We'll
more
stay on.
projects this next year. I sing. That's what I do. I do all the things. I do all the creative things. You'll be able to find me on on Spotify, and yeah, you can check out these guys. I do lots of things with these beautiful people here. I am a regular on Thursdays. I do Kyber Cave After Dark. I game with Mets, Agent M, and and my Kyber husband. So we do a lot of stuff. So
It kind of looked like a dance routine. You were about to
Vogue.
We're starting our song in the lineup here for BYL, and I was dancing to it. It was amazing. It's great.
So, Say Wong says that we should screenshot predictions.
Oh, I did already.
But yeah, I was gonna say, you know what we should do is next year for this last episode of the year. God damn it, Cuddles. For this last episode of the year.
Is your cat bobbing you? That was happening. Usually it's mine. He's now all the way out. He gave up on life.
Unfortunately, this is the only tail I ever get in my face. At any rate, we should pull this show back up and then go through our predictions and see which ones have been fulfilled. If Aubrey has done any movies or music videos.
There will. I just did one. I just filmed a music video. So yes, there will be more.
Yes, you did. Okay. But okay, I'll just shut the fuck up then. Fuck me then, okay?
I'm kidding. But yes, more music videos would be great.
Woohoo!
Music videos for my own stuff. How about that?
Yes.
This was a client music video.
All right, Mr. Foes.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to go ahead and let everybody know that you need to buy a lightsaber, and you need to go to kybercave.com to purchase that lightsaber. And when you do, I suggest you go to saberfont.com. Unfortunately, as of today, forzfx.com has been closed. The store is closed, but everything on the store is on Saberfont. You can still find all my stuff.
Say Wong is hilarious. Yes.
And Say Wong is being hilarious.
Yes, and this year we're going to figure out how to get that over on Kyber Cave's on Kyber Cave's website too, so you'll be able to purchase Force fonts through our website, and we will learn how to load those.
Shouldn't be a problem. Up. In addition, Retro Alcove on Monday, I help with that. On Thursdays, you can join me here on this channel as Graveyard and I and Mrs. Fours and whoever the freak else, Van, needs to be joining and playing games with us. We're about to start Callisto Protocol because we are now done with Zelda. And End of Zelda was great. And then we played a full hour and a half of Final Fantasy after that.
Oh, wow.
And it was awesome. Great. So there's that. And then, of course, you can catch us right here on Kyber Cave After Dark on Fridays. So that's pretty much what's going on. Hopefully, with each week that passes, you will see less and less of this face and more of some muscle and other great, healthy-looking things on me. So, as always, from Kyber Cave, may the fours be with you. We love you guys. And Van.
You know what I was just thinking? Dude, yes. You know what? It doesn't happen often, so give me a little bit of room here. I was just thinking, you know what would be really fun to sell as exclusive KCP merch? We should sell beards.
Beards.
So people in the audience can have their own beards and be beard buddies too.
Beard in the chairs. We need to get, like, when we do merch, we need to get like a sweatshirt or something that says beard in the chair, and it's just a beard.
Hell yeah. Dude, they make these knitted hats that come with like a beard on it.
Do
See
that,
with
yes.
the KCP logo on it? That'd be fantastic.
With beer
Graveyard, what
attachment.
have you done?
All right, my name
That's
is
what it is,
Ark
that's it.
with Kyber Cave. Saber
It's
Rattle
always
is off
legendary.
this week, but we will be back next Sunday. In fact, we've got a great show. We've got Faisal Main from London. He runs the Silver Sabres Academy out there, as well as Charlie Cummings, the president of the Saber Legion. They will both be on our episode talking about some of the bigger rule changes and some of the agreements that are happening in the Saber community to make this this sport kind of uniform across not just the country, but across different sabering schools across the planet. So make sure to tune in. That is January 8th. Of course, we're going to be talking probably every show between now and then about Kyber Con 3 on February 11th. We're getting our location locked down now, but as details come out, we will let you know. But I will let you know that we have John Michael, who was a semi-regular on the show.
John D. Michaels.
John D.
John-
Michaels, because there's
John
another John
D.
Michaels out there.
Yes.
John D. Michaels. This will be his only North American appearance. Will be at Kyber Con 3. So, and he will also be
Definitely
the
gonna have
only
to be there.
Squid Game actor coming to the United States. So that is an incredible reason. We have Tommy Bechtold. I'm so excited. Tommy Bechtold from New Rockstars will be hosting this event.
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
Eric Voss lives up here too. So hopefully, with one we can get the other. We'll see how that. But lots of fun.
I miss John D.
celebrities.
Michaels on here. I miss him. He needs to come back onto this show.
John and
on
Dave, man, we need to go
Yeah, I
find
know.
those people
I
and
miss
harass
them.
them.
John, we miss you. Come
We
back.
miss you, John. He's all being,
And we
an
miss you,
actor
Dave.
and shit. He's actually in the States, right? He's in LA right now,
That's awesome.
doing, actor things. Yeah,
You mean working his ass off? Yes.
right.
That is generally acting. I mean, I do basically like acting classes almost every day. So
Wow.
That's
just
so
to tell
cool.
you.
Yeah,
So-
no. So I'm excited about Kyber Con 3. Like I said, as more details are available, I will let you know. Mezzo.
Oh, forgot
Yo.
about me. Well, hello.
Hello.
Kyber
Hello
Cave
there.
Mommy here. Just here to
Kyber
tell you
Mommy.
about our shows. Hey, you can catch me on Saber Rattle on Sundays. Of course, as Van said, we are off this Sunday coming up. But I am here as your director. Some, not as good editor as I used to be because I'm giving everyone else that.
But you're still
and-
fantastic
This is how
editor.
you're doing as
Thank you.
the director. It's great.
She's our non-beard in the chair.
Honey, I can grow one if you want me to. And then no, not really, I can't. And then on Wednesdays, I do live stream gaming here at 10 a.m. And this Wednesday is Aubrey and I playing the Paynes Creek Killings, which I actually sent her basically the game so that she can be playing
did,
it.
actually.
And I
So
will
we
be
play it,
here.
And then
You will be the
Mommy
beard in the
on-
chair?
you are my
I'm like, I
your
guess
mommy
I'm beard in the
yes.
chair, but like I was going to try to think of something that rhymes with mommy, but I couldn't think of anything. Like any piece of furniture that rhymes with mommy. The
No,
mom,
there
who,
isn't.
mom who's gonna care in the chair. I don't know.
You're my
terrible.
Care Bear in the chair. I don't know. Anyways,
So you can catch me on Kyber Cave Productions. You can follow me on Twitter at MezzoJD. Yes, it's with a TS sound because it is Italian. Because I am mezzo soprano.
Mezzo.
Oh.
Like pizza, except it's
Yes,
mezzo.
just like pizza, like mezzo, like pizza, and like 95% of the people who ever meet me say mezzo.
And I'm the 5%.
Right. You actually get it right.
it's sad
Actually,
because I
funny
do
too,
it.
I've
I
met
do like
someone who said-
50% of the time.
I
I
knew
do
it was
mezzo,
mezzo, but I didn't want to make
that's
other
mezzo.
people feel bad, so I said mezzo. I was like, okay.
And now
Wow.
you make her feel bad, which is a dick move. So
And what's
congratulations.
funny too is
Dick.
I don't say my real name online, so I usually don't do that. But my name is similar to another name, and I just find I respond to both now.
Oh,
Okay, wait. We got a couple of quick
Thomas.
things here. James says, weird question. Does Graveyard have hair? Never seen him
No.
without a hat.
Yeah, he has
No.
no hair. Yeah,
And he
let's
should be
highlight
wearing a
his
distance
non
nerding
hair.
No hair.
I'm wearing the distance nerding hat for that. Every show, somebody's got to rotate the hat.
And then James and
Uh,
Aubrey should make a song for each game, play by the end of playing the game.
Aw. Don't worry, that's happening. I'm making it. I'm making it happen. I have one from Matt that will be happening. It's basically well, you guys will hear it. It'll be awesome.
Tell them to come back here. We're fine.
And then and then
No, we'll tell them to come back here. Sorry.
we'll be doing a thing for The Last of Us when that happens, and I will be making once I'm done with that, I will actually be making like a real life score for our for a gaming channel. Because I have finale and I can do that.
You're freaking me out, Mitz.
I have the rock eyebrow.
I love it. I love it
too.
Are we all doing the rock eyebrows?
I am feeling very Star Trek right now. This is Star Trek.
This is my son's trying to do the eyebrow. That's what they look like when they try to do it.
I call it the Spock eyebrow. It's the Spock eyebrow.
My husband just popped in and goes, it's like almost 10:30. And I was like, I know. Because usually right now I'm having my son go to sleep right here in this bed. We're doing pillow fort night. That's what we usually do on Fridays, right?
Oh.
So I have Christmas lights behind my desk. So I have Christmas lights put up, and we put that up for the night, and then we sleep on the futon and watch whatever YouTube videos he wants, like 2 or 3 of them, and then I put on. And if you guys are interested in this, go ahead and check them out. Oh gosh, I'm still so close. Bros of Decay on YouTube. Okay. They tour through abandoned places, and they're super respectful and cool about it. And they started out in Europe and stuff, but right now they're doing an American tour of stuff. And they're super respectful. They tell you the story behind whatever they can find about the home and the homeowners itself. And it's like the guy has a very relaxing, like chill voice. He talks kind of soft, and my sons just go, okay. Like the moment they hear him, they know it's time for bed.
Knock him out.
Forrest, when you come up here, we're having a blanket and pillow fort too.
Yay!
Oh, my sons are gonna get together.
Oh my god! When we all get together, we need to have a huge pillow fight. A blindfolded pillow fight.
Multi-camera editing. I know how to do that. So let's get several cameras for the pillow fort, like pillow fight.
You know what would be great if we were all blindfolded, but we were all wearing GoPros.
honey, all I have to do is this, and I'm blind. So.
I'd lose that one. Yeah.
All right, y'all.
I'm ugly without glasses. Holy shit. That's better.
Forrest, what's your prescription? Quickly.
What?
Like, what's your prescription? Let's go over prescription. Okay, way too late to go over prescriptions.
Oh my god!
All right, let's go. Let's end this.
I want to thank Thomas, Matt, Say Wong, James, Leo, all the tons of people that have tuned in tonight. We actually had pretty decent viewership tonight. There's so many voyeurs out there who didn't even respond in.
Please share, like, comment, and subscribe. Do all the subscribey things because we need to get channel to grow. Tell your friends.
Thank you, Leo. Say Wong says he's not down for the blind pillow fight.
It's like a slight.
Say Wong, come on. Weird. We need you. We need you to join us.
You can ref it
in the fun. Yeah,
you can wear your Mandalorian armor.
You and James, you guys can do that.
All right, guys. Tonight is Friday night. We don't have a show Sunday, so that means we will see you back next with Alcove with the game.
Don't worry, everybody. I will go live on Sunday night for you all. Don't worry.
I might have to. I'll jump on with you Sunday night too. Then
we're gonna play Sunday night since there's an open slot.
I will jump on with you because I have no life.
That's what she said.
I'm going to my daddy's. I'm going to my daddy's house, so I will not be here.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right, bye, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watch all of our other shows. Peace, y'all.
That's a sick little outro.
Yeah, I like it. I like that new outro. It's really cool, actually.
Yeah, she changes it up for us every once in a while.
Sounded a little Chrono Trigger-ish.
Woohoo!
Yeah, I love it.
Well, I was actually honestly genuinely concerned when we started the show at 8:05.
Still live.
Are we
still
shit?
Live.